I don't have a problem you do. Hello and welcome back to the Wallet. My name is Beast and I'm back with Hearts. Yes, you're getting another two-parter. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh well, anyways. So yeah, like I literally just finished Connor's route, so we're gonna start on finishing Tendo. I'll talk about something. Oh yeah, right. Making a screenshot is not gonna be easy. Still, I'm still gonna like for today make a save for the screenshots because there's a possibility that I can't pull them easily from the fucking CG menu. So yeah, that's annoying. Anyways, I swear I wanted to say something else. Oh well, don't remember. See, so that's a good hard pines filler. Have settings set to only skip things I've seen before, correct?
Message です。
Note insta-show red texture.
決まったみたい。あら、いいな。
Let me just make sure. Skippable text, only red lines. Okay, good, we're fine. I'm not going insane. Her route is actually like supposed to be like this one of the better ones. Just fucking excuse me. What the fuck did it skip? Huh? That fucking scared me for a second. It's showing Tension Data's route though. But yeah, officially on her route now. And apparently hers route is like supposed to be one of the better ones. Apparently she's... Seta apparently has higher highs than Tension Data. I just fucking call it Haruhi. Seta apparently has higher highs than Haruhi, but lower lows as well. And I can already guess where those lower lows come from, since I am aware that in one route, the girl, is gonna start complaining about her breaking up with him, and wonder who that's gonna be. Again, that's only hearsay. I'm not sure myself. They could be fucking with me. Anyways, morning. Held the classroom door, still half asleep, find most of the class already here.
おめえがこの時間は珍しいな。しかも眠そうだし。どうした?
Nope. Bitch is sitting on her chair, perfectly balancing the amount of visible skin. And she gets up and comes over to me. I was playing online last night, that's why I'm tired.
なんだそりゃ。ネトゲやってリアルに影響出たら意味ねえじゃん。
You're absolutely right.
無理しすぎると私みたいに倒れちゃうよ。気をつけてね。
Okay, these lines, this scene is still a carbon copy, it seems. Really would look bad if I collapsed because of gaming too much.
お、チャイムだ。それじゃあ、そろそろ席に座ろうか。
だな。あ、そうだ立脇。放課後は集まりやっから、授業終わったら天童の生徒会室な。
Sure thing. After lessons. Hi.
ああ、来たか。
Thanks for turning out. I've had Tension died on the head, just like normal.
それ癖なのか？今何の脈絡もなく撫でたよな。
You know what? I guess I don't.
言われてみればじゃない。
You carried me.
ちくちょうめ。
I'm enjoying messing around with Tension Data again today.
それじゃあお茶にしましょう。今日はクッキーを焼いてきたの。
Kinda brings out tea for everyone, and an elegant fragrance spreads throughout the Tendo student office. Wow, that's good. They'll make wonderful cookies, Kana.
ありがとう。たくさんあるからもっと食べて。
おい、私たちはお茶会のために集まってるわけじゃないぞ。
You aren't very convincing with your cheeks stuffed like a hamster.
立脇、ホワイトボードだ。
Okay, okay. Swig back my tea in a single swallow, and then move over to stand beside the whiteboard with a marker in hand.
次の選挙の議題だが、何が来るのかを予想するぞ。
下駄箱のペンキが剥げてきたから、塗り直しの色を決めるとか。
それなら私は赤がいい。リーダーといえば赤だからな。
それじゃあ、私はピンクかしら。だって可愛らしいもの。
それでいくとうちが黄色で、ミザノリは緑だな。
カレー大好き。
Hold on. What are you talking about?
戦隊ものの話だろ。
あら、下駄箱の話よ。
How about if everyone gets to choose for themselves?
学年が変わるたびに塗り直しだな。ついでに言えば卒業したら、よし。なら却下だ。
Choose base colors as non-starter, right on this whiteboard.
それじゃあさ、拙者から提案していい？
なんだ？
語尾を可愛くする工作を作るっていうのはどう？
あら、例えば？
にゃんをつけるとか、りゅんをつけるとか、いろいろあるでござるよ。
いまいちピンとこねえな。それに何の意味があるんだ？
キャラが立つでしょ。そこが一番重要だからね。
そうか？よくわからんにゃん。
やあはるひちゃんかわいい。
Hold up. What am I doing? Taking part in a Nintendo meeting and helping out with whiteboard duties like this, like it's the most natural thing in the world. Huh? Double? Haha.
どうしたの立脇くん。急にそわそわしだしたけど。
I'm faced with a critical issue, something that speaks to the heart of personality, the fact that I'm easily carried along by those around me.
そうだ。明日はケーキを焼いてくるわね。あなたは何が食べたいのかしら？
Cheesecake, please. Yes! Kama's home make cheesecake. I'm just happy to be alive.
決定はまだ早いぞ。私はチョコレートケーキがいい。
ダメよ。今回は立脇くんが優先。チョコレートケーキはまた今度作ってあげ。
過剰に立脇を立てるな。新入りを甘やかすと組織にほころびが生じる。
She just called me a newbie, right? Just slipped it casually into conversation. And then I joined Nintendo. I don't have any recollection of ever doing that.
じゃあ、間を取ってティラミスでよくねっすか？
ティラミスってチーズケーキとチョコレートケーキの中間だったの？ちょっと待って、それかなり重要な話でしょ？
I also did not know that.
宇宙の成り立ちまで話が遡っちゃうレベルだよ、ちょっと。
None of them seem bothered by me being here at all. Reflecting on it now since the incident with the man in black, it's just become natural for me to hang out with the Nintendo crew like this.
これは早急に意見を束ねる必要があるな。立脇、板書だ。まず
Yes, the perfect subject for a vote. Kinda gives a knowing laugh, her hand covering her mouth like some puppet master. Means it's definitely a lot of fun, so I'm not gonna complain too loudly.
はいどうぞ。
すいません、天神平会長いますか？
Tall guy with a shaven head comes in.
自分男子ハンドボール部の西口。あ、チーズケーキ？
Ah, don't mind this. I quickly erased the joke from the board.
それで何の用だ？
うちの部費のことなんすけど。
みち、男子ハンドボール部の部員数と実績、部費は？部員18名。新人戦地区大会3回戦負け。部費は8万5,000円すね。適正の範囲内だと思うが。
Having apparently made a decision, Tetsudaira acts briskly as though it's the end of the matter.
備品やなんかでみんななくなっちゃいますよ。これじゃあ遠征も組めないし。
自転車で行ける範囲にも他校はあるだろう。
野球部は合宿とか組んで派手にやってるじゃないですか。だからうちの部も予算を増やしてください。
野球部のあれは部費ではなく講演会が出している。
An uncomfortable silence settles across the room. The shaven newcomer doesn't seem to have a reply to that and looks downright despondent about it.
大会の結果も優秀だからな。確かに部費そのものも多いが、部員もお前たちの3倍以上はいるぞ。
隣の芝は青く見えるもんだけど、野球部の方が実際はカツカツだぜ。
そこをなんとか天神平さんのってわけにはいかないっす。
それは私に部費を融通しろと言っているのか。
Tenjidai's eyes get even sharper.
そんなたかりみたいなこと言ってるわけじゃないっすけど。
足りめえだバーカ。
While passing it off as talking to herself, Bitch makes sure everyone gets to hear her honest take on things.
私が金を融通したらそれこそ張り合いがないだろう。お前たちは何のために部活をしているのだ。
そりゃまあ、
一応大会の成績も少し上がってんだし、その辺アピった方がよくねえか。
Now Bitch turns around and gives some good advice. She can be brutal, but cares about people too.
高野菜選挙の時の予算が少し余っているから、それで特別予算枠を組むというのはどうかしら。
それなら選挙なしでも使えるな。おいイガグリ、夏休みの活動計画を申請すればもしかしたら通るかもしれないぞ。
それって合宿の計画とか提出す。
審査を通すかどうかは内容による。
はい、それはもちろんっす。
ハンドボール部だけでは不公平という声も出るだろう。よって全ての部活動にこのことを告知する。その中から勝ち抜かなければならんのだ。合宿がしたければ
うっす。俺ら次回は天道を支持するんで、その点でよろしくお願いします。
やれやれ、相変わらず姫は甘いっすね。
Bitch gives a deep sigh the moment the door is closed. Having watched the whole thing unfold, I think Bitch was pretty soft on him too.
遊ぶ金が欲しくて言ってるわけじゃないのだ。少しくらい考慮してやる余地はあるだろう。
I've got nothing else to do, so while scribbling on the whiteboard, I asked Tenjidai a question. Do you get a lot of students coming here to ask for money? Ask about money?
どうだろうな。
She gives me an uncharacteristically vague answer. She's from a rich family, after all. Other kids probably think she has cash to spare.
いわゆるばらまきで支持を獲得してるなんて事実は一切ないんだけどね。
うちらは正々堂々政策で勝つというのがポリシーっすからね。
そう聞くとかっこいいけどさ、成功法以外できないだけなんだけどね。
That's good, though. That's just what I expect from Kuragano's rival.
別に。って待て、今クラガの視点で物を言わなかったか。
I treat everything equally at all times, I think you'll find.
いや、絶対にクラガの視点だった。
立脇くんって絶妙な加減で春日ちゃんをいじるわよね。
何がすごいって、毎回姫が乗せられてるところっすよね。
まあそれはともかくだ。各部への通達をする内容を。猫ちゃんだ。
A kitty!
なんだその可愛い落書きは。お前はいちいち底知れないな。
I don't have any artistic talent, not like Mizunori, so it's just a simple drawing, something that might appeal to kids. Doing stuff like this always makes the little tykes laugh. So, what do we need to tell the clubs? Have the little fella appeal for some affection. For good measure, I also give a plaintive charming meow.
なんたる卑怯な。一気にキャラが立ったじゃないか。これでは消せと言いづらくなってしまった。
I see. Was it the meow that clinched it?
簡単なプロフィールとかストーリーをつけるとより効果的でござるよ。
Oh, hey, good idea! The stray cat Tama meets with a mysterious old man. Tune in next time for the next exciting episode. What's a shamisen meow? Tajidai leaps forward and grabs the marker from me.
胸が締め付けられただろ。なんてやつだ。お前には血も涙もないのか。頼むから、たまにお腹いっぱい美味しいものを食べさせてやってくれ。
I was just doodling around. It seems to have had a big effect on Tenshin Diana.
落書き一つでここまで姫をいじり倒すとかマジバナイスよね。
ほんとよね。
タマだけじゃなくて拙者もお腹いっぱい美味しいもの食べたいよ。そろそろお腹空いてきた。
そうだな。それじゃピザでも頼むか。
Can I order delivery to the school?
だってこの時間おばちゃんは帰っちゃってるしさ。生徒会の用事で残業した時なんかはよく呼ぶんだ。
Mizunori gets out a notepad and starts to take everyone's orders with a practiced hand.
お前も食べたいものがあったら適当に頼め。
Okay, how about some teriyaki then?
私はそんなに入らないからサラダをお願いね。
照り焼きにサラダと了解でござる。
おお、そうだった。かな。この前のエクレアの礼に今日は私が出そう。ついでに縦脇、お前の分もだ。お前には缶ジュースやらパフェやらいろいろと借りがあるからな。
Alright, what the other thing?
またとぼけおって。だが今回はそうはいかない。いつまでも借りを返さないのは
姫のピザ安よね。社員割適用されるし妹たちへの土産の分も頼んでいいっすか。
もちろんだ。
Hold on, you own a pizza place, Tenshin Diana? That came out of nowhere!
姫さ、ピザ屋のオーナーなんだわ。
最近は食べ物屋が多いよね。こういう時便利だからって買ったみたいだよ。
What, buying them up? In a Thai pizzeria? Not just buying some stock or something.
私が稼いだ金だぞ。私が好きに使って悪いのか。
I mean, if you made it... Hold on, you made it?! Give me a moment. Hold on. I'm getting confused here. Sorry. But can you start over from the beginning?
ああ。あれは小学4年生の時だったか。見よう見まねでな。株をやったら増えたのだ。
You make it sound so simple!
お年玉を元手にしたのよね。
Just hearing that part of the story makes me think it's quite a charming tale of childhood success.
月に4、5千万とか稼ぐの可愛らしいと言うなら、ま、そうなのかもな。
50 million?! That's points of something, right? That's not yen, right?
いわゆるトレーダーってやつだね。他にも不動産とか金属とか石油とかいろいろ持ってるよ。
そういや、あのラプンツェルが入ってるビル、あれも姫が個人で買ったやつっすよね。
おお、そういえば前に買ったな。すっかり忘れてた。
She's the owner's boss! The owner of the whole building right here in front of me. The little kid who got so worked up over a parfait is actually the boss of that entire building. This whole thing is so crazy it sounds made up. I can't keep up with this. My head is spinning. I've seen some wild things, but this takes the cake.
今でこそ順調だが、ノウハウを得るまでは何度も負けたことがあるぞ。その月はお小遣いがなくなって大変だった。
Your allowance, huh? The late attention data group is actually operating on a scale so massive I can't wrap my head around it.
そういうわけで春日ちゃんが自分の力で稼いだお金だから気にしないで注文してね。
No matter how rich she is, privately or otherwise, my pride won't let a girl younger than me pay for my dinner. I'll pay my own way.
あなたならそう言うと思った。でも残念。もうすでに前払いで払っちゃってあるから。
What? Hoodwinked.
知ってやったり。やっとお前を出し抜いてやったぞ。気分いいな。みざのり、みち、今日はお前たちの分もおごってやる。
ヤッホー！拙者前々から超特大ピザ全部のせを食べてみたかったんだよね。
あ
ざーす。あー、でも妹たちの分は後で払うすね。
Hey, bitch is saying she'll pay later. I want to do that too.
受け取るわけがないだろ、アホめ。
Damn it! Take the marker back from Tenjidata and write on the right board.
こら、弾を使うのは卑怯だろ。なんだピザの代金を受け取ってほしいにゃって。そんなことを言う猫ちゃんがいるか。
I wouldn't take the money, I'll do this.
やめろ、弾のヒゲを伸ばすのはやめてくれ。
落書き一つでここまで盛り上がれるのもある意味すげえっすね。
でも春日ちゃんとっても楽しそう。
After that, our pizzas arrived, and we all enjoyed eating them together. In the end, we decided to split the cost of the pizza, and Thomas' whiskers remained the same length. Tenjidata looked so happy about it, her face stuck with me for hours. One of those chibis! Another fine, clear day, as though the expectations filling Ainoshima Academy have reached even into the sky. That's right, I'm sure it'll be clear tomorrow too. Because, after all, tomorrow is the school camping trip. A very big event for guys and girls to all get closer in all the best ways.
チーズとチョコの不思議な出会い。こんなケーキが世の中にあったなんて。
Today I'm busy with Tendo activities too. Just as Kana promised, she baked another cake.
竹脇くんがチーズケーキじゃなくてチョコレートケーキでもいいかもなんて言うから頑張っちゃった。
Sorry if I made things difficult.
いいのよ。でもどうしてそんなことを言ったのかしらね。
She's mean asking that even though she clearly knows the answer. But I'm not gonna say it no matter what.
チーズの風味を残しながらもちゃんとチョコだ。見事なハーモニーだな。さすがカナダ。これは特許を取った方がいい。
ベイクドチョコレートチーズケーキっていうのよ。
先に作ったやつがいたのか。そいつはきっと天才に違いない。
You think everyone who feeds you well is a genius. Reach out to stroke her head, then snap back to myself. She accused me of making a habit of this, right?
どうして難しい顔をしてるが。
Yeah, no, it's nothing. So the next election, what's going on there? I managed to gloss it over, but I can't seem to calm down. Don't stroke Tenjidata's head, it's starting to make me feel... what? Nervous?
いい心がけだぞ、縦脇。お前も天道会の一員としての自覚が出てきたようだな。聞いてるのか？
Huh? Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
まったく。せっかく褒めたのに聞いてないとは。まあいい。次回の議題を決める前に言っておくことがあるのだ。重要な話だから、みんな聞いてくれ。
Mizunori stops eating his cake and Bitch stops playing with her phone, and everyone looks at Tenjidata.
あの事件をきっかけにだが、二大生徒会制度の問題が表面化した。
Input a system where if both student council presidents agree that it's an emergency, they are allowed to act without vote. Make sure that it needs to be both presidents agreeing, though. Everyone nods, face is serious.
生徒を守るための方が、生徒を守ることを妨げた。これは制度の欠陥と言ってもいいだろう。
Tenjidata looks around with her arms crossed and then takes a breath.
緊急時の制度を提案したいということかしら。
I mean, that's literally something that, that's like I say that system is something they should do, but that's actually the kind of system that the first attempt at democracy in Germany had, where the president was given, like, actually no, not president. Can't. What was it? I don't fucking remember. Like, basically one of the 3 ruling bodies. I mean, there was judicial, executive, and judiciary. And the executive basically had the right in a situation of emergency, like a real state of war kind of emergency, to take full control of the system. That's too much. Make it so multiple people have to agree to that. Anyways,
ああ、なるほど。それが次の選挙の議題っすか。
それなら選挙でも勝てそうな気がするね。
まさにそこが問題なのだ。
she thrusts out her finger vigorously.
どれなら勝ちやすい対案を示せるかという観点で議題を挙げていた自分に、私は心底うんざりした。最善を追求し、より良い学園を目指すのが私のポリシーだったはずだ。
うん。だからそのために選挙をやるんでござるよな。
その通りだ。その通りであることが実に腹立たしい。
Everyone present looks at each other.
春日ちゃんの話を突き詰めると、二大生徒会制度の否定になっちゃうわよ。
Kana chooses her words carefully and speaks gently. Well, it does sound like that's what she means.
二大生徒会制度の否定はさ
Whoops.
すがにちょっと。何せ、うちもそうっすけど、この校風が好きで愛の島に来た生徒が多いですし、それはさすがに行き過ぎかと思うっす。
Even Bitch, normally very much on Tenjin-Daida's side, isn't up for this adventure.
根本の否定だからね。柔軟に動けないって言うなら、動けるように選挙で変えるのが筋だよ。
Mizunori makes a great point. Everyone's suffered during the whole stalker thing, so we understand what you're trying to say.
そうか？
Yes, but you've gone too far. That idea is too dangerous. We're not shooting you down. Just tell us what you can do to make your ideals come true, Tenjin-Daida.
立脇くんがいてくれてよかったわ。春日ちゃん思い込んだら一直線だから止めてくれる人がいないと。
でも、今のはいくらなんでもまずいっすよ。もしこのことが天道支持者に聞かれたら、姫の支持率急落どころじゃ済まないっす。下手すりゃ、会長辞任を要求されるレベルっすよ。
あれからいろいろ考えた。いくつか案もあるのだが、どれも今一つ煮え切らないのだ。
Tell us each one, then, one at a time. She often charges off on her own, which can be both a good and a bad thing. In regard to this current business, it's going to be on the bad direction.
不審者事件がうやむやになってる部分もあるし、月下の考えも聞いてないから。だから、うまく説明もできん。
She looks at me, her eyes begging for something. She's not normally so confident. I've never seen her make a face like that before. Like, if you don't want to leave it up to the students, just the student council, presidents, then also make it so they need the agreement of one of the faculty, higher faculty, that is, like vice principal or principal. She's normally so confident. I've never seen her make a face like that before. Shall we go see Gekko then? This time I pat her head without a second thought. If you ask Kuragano, maybe we'll get what you want.
そうだな。
Tenjin-Daida doesn't shrug me off, just accepts it. I suggested this, but now we're in front of the Gekko Council. Now that we're in front of the... I suggested this, but now we're in front of the Gekko Council. Even I'm having second thoughts. Haven't been over here much recently. It's feeling that they don't like me spending so long with Tendo. The only ones here are me, Tenjin-Daida, and Kana to keep an eye on things.
あら、立脇さん。お久しぶりです。
どうかされたんですか？
At the entrance, we just happened to bump into Kuragano. Hey, are the Gekka gang all gathered today?
さっきまで会議でしたけど、ちょうど終わったところです。
クラガノがいれば十分だ。時間はあるか？
まだ中に五明さんもいますよ。駒形さんはアルバイトがあるので、もう帰りましたけど。それで、どういったご用件ですか？
要件というか、提案というか。
提案ですか？
Hey, don't look at me. Kuragano's attention seems fixed on me, so I elbow attention Daida in the ribs.
わかってる。ちょっとまだ、うまくまとまらないのだ。
She's going to explain everything. To start with, can you just listen to her?
はあ。
くだらん。
I really want to voice my agreement with them. It's been a full 15 minutes since we were shown inside. Tension Daida let out the issues with the two council system. The two members of Gekka listening in silence, her expression unchanging.
前回後手に回ったのは二大生徒会制度のせいだ。
そうだ。
それで二大生徒会制度を廃して全ての生徒は貴様に従えと。
No, of course not. Of course not. Nothing so extreme. Right, Tension Daida?
それも案の一つだな。
At her smooth delivery of this line, Gomio's face twitches for the first time. He's clearly upset.
立脇くんがどうしても貴様の話を聞いてほしいと言うから聞いてやったが、バカバカしくて話にもならん。
I'm sorry, Gomio. We should have waited until we had a better presentation.
なぜ謝る？私は間違ったことは言っていないぞ。
そうでしょうか。私には間違いだらけに聞こえました。確かに、先日の騒動で私たちは無力でした。ですが、あなたのしようとしていることは、生徒会の務めを大きく超えています。
より良い学園を作ることが生徒会の務めだろ。
一体どこまで生徒の行動に口を出せば満足なんです？
Kuragano shakes her head, letting out a sigh.
あなたが言っていることは、生徒を守るために、その自由を奪うと言っているようなものなんですよ。
Kinda gives a shake of surprise. For the sake of the school life that Tenja Daida desires, now she's going to be the one putting the students in the cage. Might be an expression of how much she loves the school and its students, but it's a workable model but it isn't a workable model going forward.
先日のように、迅速な対応を迫られる出来事が、この先もないとは言いません。ですが、その度に生徒たちが判断をすればいいんです。信任されている私たちは、あくまで生徒の代表でしかないんですから。
Just make it so in like these cases of emergency, if both student councils and a higher member of the faculty agree that they can already implement the changes, like before the vote. And if the vote comes through and it decides against it, they can demolish them again. This is about dealing with an emergency situation that needs to be dealt with immediately. It's fine if you have to get rid of it again later, as long as the dangers in the current situation has been dealt with. So just suggest something like that.
生徒会が率先して物事を決めるのは、私は間違っていると思います。
Kuragano states her position loud and clear. Tenjidata, currently running on emotion rather than logic, doesn't have a reply for any of that. Okay, you've told them how you feel, so let's call it a day.
どう伝わったというのだ。
まだ不満なら二大生徒会制度廃止と掲げてみろ。だがそれをしたが最後だ。権力に疲れた者として貴様は学園の歴史に汚名を残すことになる。
You understand that much, this isn't going to go that far.
何を勝手に答えているのだ。春日ちゃん、もう帰りましょう。カナまでか。
The fact that Kana hadn't spoken up until that point said everything. Tenjidata has been biting her lip all the way from the Gekko student office to here.
くそ。
There's no way to console her, but decide to at least try and quell her anger. I think you could have tried a different approach. Kuragano is going to accept things laid out so bluntly.
お前はどっちの味方なんだ。
Today, Gekko.
いつまでもそうやってのらりくらりと。 卑怯だぞ。
I don't spend time with Tendo to make you happy.
それは分かっている。私だって何もイエスマンになれと言っているわけじゃない。
And listen for once.
でも、ちょっとくらいは味方してくれてもいいじゃないか。
Her lips pouted. That's an adorable expression. I want to stand by you. I don't think the current system is perfect either. We should change the parts we can.
では、なぜさっきの場でそれを言わなかった？
Because you went and attacked the two council system itself. Everything after that only came across as excuses.
そうよ、ハルヒちゃん。結論から言うのは要点が分かりやすいという利点もあるけど、その結論が飛躍してた場合、順を追って説明しないと相手には理解されないわ。
I'm sure Kuragano and Gomyo didn't enjoy that much either. You must have sensed that much.
さっきからクラガノって何なんだ。そんなにクラガノがいいなら月下に行けばいいだろ。
ハルヒちゃん。
いや、今のは
I know. The old, if your friend gets all the toys they want, why don't you go to join their family? I know it well from my childhood. There was this kid called Suzuki who lived nearby. Had melons for a snack every single time I went over there. The good stuff too, some prime melon goodness. Boy.
そうか。
Bet you eat expensive melon like that all the time.
出されたら食べるが、どっちでもいい。
Is it? She doesn't really rise to the bait this time. Maybe she's in a greater shock about this than it seems. Seems camping trip starting from tomorrow, and it's camping trip starting from tomorrow. I won't be able to get together in the council office like we have been recently. I'd have a chance to talk about camping, but things probably won't work out that way. Haruhi's view. Isn't that the first time we had a Haruhi's view?
おい、かな。まだ怒っているのか？なあ、いい加減機嫌を直してくれ。
ハルヒちゃんは悪い子だから、しばらく口を聞きません。
今聞いたじゃないか。
ああ言えばこういうハルヒちゃんなんて、ささくれができて悩んじゃえばいいのよ。
He really is angry. Not that I don't understand her position, but this is Tatewaki's fault. I'll not talk about Kuragano all the time. Really thought he would side with me.
立脇くんにあんなことを言うなんて。もうハルヒちゃんなんて、タンスの角に足の小指をぶつけちゃえばいいんだわ。
地味に痛さのランクが上がったな。
爪を切ったら深爪になって、ずっと違和感を覚えたまま一日を終えればいいの。
なんて恐ろしいことを。そんなことになったら元気に一日を過ごせなくなるじゃないか。
あと、明日からの林間学校で熊にも遭遇するんだから。
一番ひどいのを付け足し感覚で持ってきた。
I won't be any bears anyway.
悪かった。
私に謝っても仕方ないわよ。一生懸命間に入ってハルヒちゃんをフォローしてくれてたのに、あんなひどいこと言って。
それは分かっているが。
じゃあ、明日謝るのね。
それはおかしい。あいつだって気にしてないって言ってたし、わざわざほじくり返すのも。
ハルヒちゃん。
Kana looks a little taken aback, her face serious.
彼の優しさにいつまでも甘えていたら、いつか後悔するわよ。
私は別に甘えてなどいない。確かにあいつは優しいが、それは八方美人で優柔不断な延長線上にあるだけだ。
これは黙っていようと思ってたんだけど、不審者探しの件でハルヒちゃんの評価が上がったのよ。逆に立脇くんは陰口を叩かれているの。なんだ
それは。私と一緒にいたのに、なんでそんなことに。
おかしいわよね。ずっと一緒にいたのにそんなことになるなんて。危ないお店に行ってるとか、不良たちと仲がいいとか、悪い話がいっぱいあったのに、それが全部彼のせいになってるの。不思議よね。どうしてかしら。
Kana avoids telling me the answer. It only confirms to me that Tatevaki set it all up like that. He did the same thing with the vote of no confidence in Komagata, not to mention working behind the scenes during the beach trip vote.
彼は恩着せするような人じゃないもの。春日ちゃんに怪しまれないようにうまく立ち回ったのね。でもその陰で彼がどれだけ春日ちゃんを思ってくれてたか私は知ってる。待ってくれ。それじゃあいつは。
My legs start to shake, my lips dry up, and I can barely speak.
ずっと味方だったわよ。
My heart gives a mighty thump. An impact strikes me like electricity running from my head down to my feet.
私
Without even realizing any of this, I've been so horrible to him, taking my anger out on him without even knowing the truth.
もう今までみたいには接してくれないかもしれないわね。
I don't want that.
どうしよう。どうもこうもないわよ。
Fuck!
そうだな。
Whoops.
ちゃんと謝る。許してくれるまで謝るから。だから。あらあら。そんな泣きそうな顔しないの。大丈夫よ。彼ならちゃんと謝ったら許してくれるわ。
She's right, but he'll just laugh and say whatever are you talking about. I know him. I know that's the kind of guy he is.
ごめんなさい。ごめん。大丈夫よ。大丈夫だから。
Kinda hugs me and gently strokes my head. Her hands are soft and warm. My heart feels so relaxed and calm. But I might prefer it if he's the one stroking me. His hands aren't so rough and ours, so why would I prefer that?
でも、明日から林間学校だ。どのタイミングで謝ろう。プライマルハーツ
Kyle just like just like fucking like a random sheet of paper just gives it to her just secretly, and it just has his address in it. I exited the tunnel and found myself in the midst of nature. I have something of a love-hate relationship with Arch Mountain living, thanks to my father's idea of education. It is like coming home for me, a return to my territory. Yahoo! My old holy scriptures all agreed on one point. Outdoorsy men are super hara, and that sounds good to me. A great chance to get closer to the girl of my choice. We've been on the move since early in the morning, and standing in a row of sleeping-looking students, my loud laughter really stands out. There's an incredible smell of greenery, and just a location really out there in the woodlands. No creature comforts here unless you count bears. After dropping my things in our sparse lodgings, I checked the dining area. Looks pretty hardcore too, and nothing for today's indignant youth. Outdoors! I'm an outdoors kind of guy. Spend so much time outdoors!
それは何のアピールなの？
You're the one that's hooked. Well, whatever. Due to my family background, I'm pretty good in an outdoor situation.
ウサギとか捕まえちゃう系？
Wild rabbits tend to be small, which makes them a pain to butcher, but the meat doesn't have a pungent smell, so it's actually quite good raw.
今しれっと凶悪発言だったよね。悪魔よ。あいつ悪魔だわ。
Oh no, I forgot the girls don't like to eat cute animals. I'm just kidding. I'd never eat something so cute and fluffy woofy.
ウサギってさ、耳も食べれるの？
They're gross. Oh, I'd only eat the ears if I was literally starving.
ひそひそひそひそ。
There goes my plan to get all the girls.
縦脇しって時々すごい引き出し見せるよね。
野生の獣は捕まえられても無防備な女一人ゲットできないヘタレだけどな。
Like that, late in the day, the fucking warrior like, Wonder what we could. Oh fuck! We forgot the meat for our curry. What the fuck are you supposed to do? And suddenly he just comes dragging in a fucking like a fucking deer or something, just having it in the fucking chokehold. How about this one? He's a feisty one. By God, the meat will be delicious. The Gekka members have gathered to prepare for the start of the festivities.
班ごとの点呼は済みましたか？
This is what it means to win a vote. Gekka are responsible for the camping trip and have to ensure the entire thing goes off smoothly.
では会長
Gomyo offers the microphone to Kuragano and she takes it from him.
おはようございます。月下会会長、倉賀セラです。
Morning! Well, I'm the only one who answered. Everyone else seems really quiet.
元気がいいですね。
So excited, I replied without even thinking about it. It's gonna be pretty hard to live down.
晴天にも恵まれ、一人の欠員も出ることなく、伝統あるこの林間学校を迎えられたことを嬉しく思います。短い期間ですが、皆で学び、皆で思い出を育みましょう。
Look around the assembled crowd while listening to the rest of the speech. What are the first years? Now there's Tiny Tension Dada right in the front row. Kana is standing by either side. He shouldn't be, but I'm not about to try pointing that out. Could you feel my eyes on her? Tension Dada turns in my direction with a start. She turns away in a huff, so perfect it could be passed down for generations as a textbook example. After all of that yesterday, I'm not surprised. I'm still feeling bad that I didn't provide her with a bit more support. But at least I've tried to get across the fact that she really is thinking about everyone at the school.
またあいつか。いちいち騒がなければ気が済まないらしいな。
それでこの後はどうするの？
それはタイミングを見てだな。
Like that weird second pose for Kana really is kind of weird. Looks like she's fucking breaking her back. Seriously, this is such a pain. Started moving as soon as we got some free time, but there's still something bubbling inside me.
なんでこの私があいつに振り回されなければいけないんだ。
I've tried to apologize numerous times, but something always gets in the way. Classmate starts to talk to him, or he does off to talk to another girl.
これじゃいつまで経っても謝れないじゃないか。天神平さん？なんでもない。
I reply in haste and rub my cheeks in embarrassment. Can't let anyone see me like this.
大いに励めよ。ほう。
Managed to make it to the cooking area. Where's Tatawaki now? Good! Now it's time to add some flavor! I can't stop myself from jumping when I hear the voice coming from further inside.
いやいや、こいつを探してたんじゃないか。やっと見つけた。
Seriously, it's a crappy group here. There isn't a single girl, and they all left the curry making to me. I can cook because I live alone, can't I? Don't make me laugh. Where did that come from? Ugh. Well, here we are on an outdoor camping trip, and I was ready to get close to some cuties. I gotta be cutting carrots alongside Kana, and then oops, our shoulders touch. And then we get into taste testing. Oh, but no, an indirect kiss is too much stimulation. What's this? Where's this rage coming from? I sense the intent to do grievous bodily harm. I leap into the bushes head first. Monkey? I'm sure I felt eyes on my back. Still, he's really sensitive to stuff like that. He avoids my kicks with ease too. I just can't get a measure of the guy. Still on high alert.
やつはこちらに注意を向けて。
Just need to pop out, ask what he's doing or whatever, and then it's this time finally. Okay, time to do this. It's time for this time for sure.
立脇氏、カレーどんな塩梅？
Damn you, Mizunori!
うまそうじゃん。さすがアウトドア得意って言ってるだけはあるね。
Give me a hand, Mizunori. What's everyone else doing dumping this on me?
ご飯炊いてるよ。
All of them?
だっ ってさ、薪ってすぐ火が消えるんだもん。
そんな話どうでもいいから早く消えてくれ。
ところでさ、なんかここゾクゾクしない？寒気がするっていうか。
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm sure I just felt eyes on me.
ひょっとして出るんじゃね？
Monkey ghost?
なぜかたくなに猿なんだ。
おっとっと、ご飯そろそろ炊けるかな？そんじゃね、あとよろしく。
Hey, you can't leave just after just bringing up ghosts! Get back here, Mizunori! Looks so panicked.
まさかあいつお化けが怖いのか。
I cover my mouth with both my hands, trying to keep my laughter from leaking out. He's still looking all around. If he lies on me, someone is looking at me and laughing.
だからお前のその超感覚は何なのだ。
Right, time to have some fun. I should make an opening and let me apologize to him after that. Here goes.
そんなに？
Oh my god, it's just you!
君がキョロキョロしてるから思わずいたずら心が騒いじゃった。ごめんね。
Ah, she makes it look so easy! She's totally stolen my thunder too! Oh, I can start crying again. If I don't apologize soon, it's gonna get harder and harder.
ところでさ、さっきもう一つ悲鳴が聞こえなかった？
I didn't notice anything? Oh, that's bad. I crawl away on all fours and only stand up when I'm finally to safety. I'm actually starting to feel like a monkey.
どいつもこいつも私の邪魔ばかり。
She gets to feel what it's like to be a fucking visual novel protagonist for once.
あ、姫、頭に葉っぱついてるっすよ。
どこだ？
あ、今取るっす。
I bow my head and I realize something as she removes the hair, at least from my hair.
なあ、ミチ。お前、さっきからここで何をしてたんだ？
それはこっちのセリフっすよ。姫を見かけたんで声かけようとしたらいきなり茂みに飛び込むし。
待て待て。お前、どこから見てた？
姫が炊事場にやってきたところからっすかね。
Where did it start? Which means she saw me, unable to speak to Taktavaki for all that time. What can I do? This is embarrassing.
ところで、ずっと炊事場の方を見てたみたいっすけど、うちらに用があったとか？
おお、そうなのだ。ミチに用事があったのだ。
そうなんすか。なら携帯鳴らしてくれればよかったのに。
そうだな、携帯。
ああ、山っすもんね、ここ。電波悪かったっすかね。
そうだな、電波が悪かったのだ。それでだな。
Panic.
あ、そういえば猿見たっすか？ここいるらしいっすよ。
また猿なのか。
Everyone loved my curry, but I'm still bummed out that hardly any girls got to eat it. Oh, whatever, the real event starts now. What are we doing this afternoon anyway?
言われてみればうちの班って何するんだっけか？
校外学習ってことで誰か適当に植物の写真とか撮ったりしとけばいいんじゃねえの？
Right, someone.
そうだよな。誰かしら頑張らないとって。
The conversation smoothly proceeds to me holding the digital camera. Why is it always me?
アウトドア得意なやつの本領発揮だぜ。
Damn it, how can I refute such a perfect argument? All my talk of loving the outdoors has fallen on deaf ears when it comes to the girls, but guys have definitely picked up on it. And it's better than being cooped up at home. After taking photos through the forest, I come down to the riverbed. Hey, that's nice down here. Splash the surface of the river, the water sparkling in the sunlight, and then fill my lungs with a deep breath of clean air. Just listening to these babbling waters makes all my exhaustion melt away. Well, it's all the best. There's some people playing in the water already, just like the footage of the camp where we were shown. Should have brought my own swimming gear. Oops. It's still a bit early in the year, so I didn't think it would be a requirement. You might not be able to swim in the river, but it would have been better to have a swimsuit. Just splashing around just still means you have to roll your pants all the way up. You can't complain now, though. I've got everything I need for the free studies. I should be getting... Huh? There's a splashing sound from somewhere. I hear it again. I head towards it just to see what's going on. Tenjin you throw that stone. It arcs through the air and splashes into the surface of the river, making ripples. That did not sound like a fucking like stone hitting river. Just save her that. She's holding her legs to her chest, despondently tossing rocks into the water, while ripples spread across the surface of the sunset-painted river, and are then washed away. Her small body looks even smaller, hunched over. Doesn't look her normal, powerful self. Tenjin Daira, the force of nature. She looks her age, or far younger. You can't skip stones, that's for sure. Before I realized it, I've already spoken to her. She rubs at her cheeks. Looks like she might just burst out crying. You won't skip stones like that. Look, I'll show you. You don't even know that? Being raised in the city must really suck. What are you doing sitting all alone here? You didn't get into a fight with a monkey, did you? I gently extend my hand and stroke her head. She sounds upset, but she doesn't wave my hand away. I was just enjoying a bit of outside learning, taking pictures and stuff. I wouldn't have pegged you as the type to sit looking at the water. And the time of place is school camping trips, so how about you pull yourself together? This kind of crazy event is where you excel, right? I glanced at Tenjin Daira's face as we talked to see that she still looks pretty sad. But you can still enjoy it as a participant, right? She gives a small, deprecating laugh. I mean, sure, you might not have many people you can consider friends in the traditional sense. She's the daughter of the mighty Tenjin Daira family and the president of Tendo, even though she's just her first year. Her circumstances and abilities are so different from the people around her, none of her classmates are close to the same level. You can see her chatting in the corner with friends, laughing at what looks cute in a fashion magazine. It just doesn't suit her at all. Why aren't you with your best friend right now? Why didn't you go with her? Sometimes you can get caught up in the strangest things, seriously. I might understand that, but your comment about not having any friends, I can't ignore that one. What about me? I don't know what you think, but I consider you a friend. Why can't you think the same about me? That friendship ended quickly. You don't need any right to friendship. It just happens before you even notice it. Now it sounds like you really do have a problem. She looks back at me, her eyes quivering. She bows her head deeply. Considering how proud she normally is, I'm surprised to see her act like this. Oh, you're always pretty hard on me. I'm used to it. Then let me give you a serious reply. Okay, I forgive you. Pat her on the head again, just like normal. Can't quite put my finger on it, but this feels kind of nice. It's because she's finally hitting me with her true feelings. He said you don't have anything to give back, but that's not true. I decided to hit her back just a little in my own way. All you need to say is thank you so very much, big brother Mew Mew. Then I'll let all this slide.
お前、またそんなことを。
Now say it, I'm looking forward to it. Might even record it.
くそ、いつもおっちゃだけおって。
That's just the kind of guy I am. Now call that guy your big brother.
お兄ちゃん、ありがとう。にゃんにゃん。
She really said it?
言ってやったぞ。私の勝ちだ。
And Jedidah wipes her cheeks with a balled fist and sounds very proud of herself. Yeah, it really feels like you kicked my ass there.
この程度、私にかかれば造作もない。
Obviously, very bothered about the whole thing. Jedida's cheeks are the same color as the sunset.
これでやっと楽になった。よかった。
Her carefully unburdened smile threatens to draw my heart right out of my chest. She does look cute like this, in a certain light.
さて、水切りとやらで、先ほどは私をバカにしてたな。
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you reminded me.
人を燃やし呼ばわりしておいて、その言い草はなんだ？
I want to give it a proper try. Pick up a promising-looking stone and cast it against the surface of the water. She keeps her admiration under her breath, but her lips curve up at the side. 3 skips. Just getting my eye back, that's all. It's been a while since I did this, but my body remembers the technique.
石がぴょんぴょん飛んでいったぞ。
Jedidah's eyes sparkle after watching the stone arc across the water's surface. You need to throw the stone as horizontally as possible, making it jump from the water's surface. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was sitting there with Cosmo like, what the she doesn't know what skipping stones is? The fuck? Like, I know what it is. I mean, I was bad at it, but I know what it was. Often did it with my gramps. The one that's still alive, I mean. Ignore that sound. While talking, I unleash another underarm throw. Oh, that one really skipped.
7回くらいは跳ねていたぞ。
Watching the path of the stone again, Jedidah's own fingers are twitching.
私もやりたい。
Sure thing, try to find as flat a stone as possible.
わかった。
Jedidah suddenly drops down onto all fours. This is what she gets like when something catches her imagination. She really is so childlike when it comes to things like this.
この石は平べったいぞ。天かける雷鳴、ヒメトロンと名付けよう。
Getting attached to a stone is fine, but that's 100% going to sink.
川面に対して水平だったな。
Jedidah rotates her shoulders, getting ready to unleash her underarm throw. You'll be doing well if you get 2 or 3 to start with. Reaching my level will take... No way.
5回か。まあ、最初だし。ちなみにお前は初めて投げた時何回だった？
Damn it, you just got a good stone. I crouched down and started looking over the stones myself. This luster, this grip, this angular shape, I shall call it lightning Tatavaki, a blue streak illuminating the twilight.
それは私に張り合ってるのか？
Not really, I just thought it'd, give it another try. Totally casual. There's a little dent in the stone that my thumb just slides right into. Great prospects here. Here goes.
なあ、100% 向きになってるだろ。
Ah!
力強い。
Did you see that? That's what I'm truly capable of. Definitely skipped more than 10 times, a little more, and it would have made tops at bank.
完全に石の力だろ。この競技は技術ではなく、石のポテンシャルがものを言う。
Whatever lets you sleep at night. Immediately she's down on the ground again and quickly devolves into a fight over the best stones. This is good, fastest one yet.
どれだ？見せてみろ。確かにいい石だな。どれ？
No stealing my stones with your tricks. Ah, the wave! The trajectory on that one was perfect.
うっさばかりを追求したお前の石では、あの程度の波に飲み込まれてしまうということだ。
Our best number of skips are currently pretty evenly matched. We're both getting pretty carried away. They're both getting totally carried away, just throwing more and more stones. Pathetic! What was that? You put some curve on it? Some spin?
風に煽られただけだ。おまれ、ヘタレな姫は君。
Hold it, you used my name for that one? Since when am I a princess?
ああ、だから曲がってしまったのか。なるほど、納得。
They both dropped down to the ground again, each seeking to one-up the other. Never got so carried away like this when I was a kid. How long have we even been doing this for?
何やってんのあれ。
水切りだって。
Huh? If I realize that we've started to get a crowd around
天
us.
神平さん、頑張ってふん、私は頑張らん。手なりで縦脇ごとき粉砕してくれる。
おお、さすが
Tenjidata has completely returned to normal. There's no longer any sign of that sad girl hugging her knees. Oh, really? You haven't even noticed that my patented wrist snap technique has been offline this entire time?
なんだと
If I unleash this bad boy, my stone is going to end up in Brazil. Maybe it's time to break some borders.
地球をほぼ半周するというのか
Rather than a witty comeback, it almost sounds like she believes me.
だが、私を見くびるなよ。コツは掴んできた。私の次の一投は、万里の長城にめり込むかもしれん。
Hey, that's somebody else's national heritage site!
私の本気を引き出したのはお前だ。覚悟しろ。
ずいぶん盛り上がってるわね。一体何が。あら。よかった。あの様子だと春日ちゃん、ちゃんと謝れたのね。
これならどうだ
Our dinner was pretty delicious too. Everything from the earth tastes good, no matter what it is. Now I just need to take a bath and sleep. It's been a busy day. Even I'm feeling pretty worn out after everything that's happened. Can't wait to hit that bath.
風呂だとさては。この手の行事のお約束。いやマイチング。ドキドキ露天風呂覗き見大作戦でござる
な。やる気だな、縦脇。
お主の運命力が試される一大イベントよ。見事なラッキースケベを獲得してみせるがよい。
Where's all this coming from? There's nothing lucky about peeking either. It's a crime.
あるいは覗きに行くモブ生徒 A を止めに行く立脇氏。そこへ姫、どうしたと顔を出すと、そこは桃源郷。
I'm pretty sure you've got some big plot holes there.
見たでしょ。見てない。湯気が立ってたし、もうエッチ。そんなもんで許してくれんの？これこそまさに選ばれし者に与えられし運命力。
You've lost me completely.
わかるわ。すっげえわかるわ。
だよな。ゆずきちゃんとそんな風になってみたいぜ。
What? I'm in the minority here?
試すがよい立脇一馬よ。もし定額とかになった時は、そこがお主の器だったというだけのこと。
縦脇が行くなら俺も。
縦脇に無理やり連れて行かれたってことで。
How did you get to this point so quickly? I'm going to take a fall for this, aren't I?
立脇くん、君って人は。
What are you doing here? When did you even come in?
それはほら、あれだ。なんとなく嫌な予感がしたので来てみたのだ。
You're trying to get into the action, aren't you?
違う。僕は君たちのような蛮行を食い止めようと。なんだ。生ぬるい笑顔で僕を取り囲む
You
の
got
や
a
め
fucking
ろ。
problem with me? I should have an axe down here. Just for moments like these. Because, you know, a machete doesn't quite scream barbarian as much as an axe. Mace also screams more like cleric or paladin than barbarian. Nah.
しょうがないって。男なんだから。
誰だ貴様。慣れ慣れしく僕の肩を叩くな。
これは好都合だよ。用意周到系のむっつりスケベである五名氏が計画を持ってないはずがないからね。
こら、僕という人間を勝手に決めつけるな。
女風呂に警備の不備はあるのかないのか、さあ答えて。
僕はあくまで月下の副会長として。
あるんだね。
There is? Seriously? Can't but swallow the eyes meet with the dummy getting all excited at my side. That's a strange feeling of cooperation. Short investment.
覗きポイントを一人で勝手に割り出して、そわそわウキウキ、いても立ってもいられなかったんだね。
僕を貴様のような輩と一緒にするな。
ならなんで警備の不備に前もって警鐘を鳴らさなかったんだい？
しょうがねえよ。男だもん。だから誰だ貴様は。
なるほど。おい、やめろってばとか言いながらついてくる役得ポジションに収まりたいのか。やるな、さすが五名士。
貴様はなぜそうまで必死なのだ。現実の女性に興味がないはずでもないのか。
だってこういうイベントってさ、ギャルゲーの定番お約束でしょ。そういうのはきっちりこなさないと。立脇氏が五名氏から覗きのルートを聞き出し、我らは止めるためにしぶしぶ同行。処刑。それでよろしく。
いいわけ。
Of course not!
ふざけんなよ、37。てめえ、ひよってんじゃねえよ。
I don't think anyone has ever been this mad at me in my entire life. Think of the girls, okay? I bet they haven't shown themselves to anyone yet.
雪が降った次の日の朝、真っ先に自分の足跡をつけに行くタイプだから俺。
男ってそういうもんだよな。
Huh? I'm the minority again.
やめろ。僕を担ぐな。
The others have already picked Gomio up. They probably don't even know what a palanquin is.
運命力だよ、立脇氏。運命力。
Can you stop bringing my destiny into this?
素直になりなよ。見たいの？見たくないの？
I want to! I'm dead.
立脇さん、こちらへ。あ、五名さん、水則さん、どこへ行くんですか？こちらへ。
はい。
I didn't get my bath, but I was forced to kneel in penance until well after midnight. That was the quiet conclusion of the first day of the camping trip. I want those chibis. Wow, another beautiful day. My knees still hurt from last night. Mizunori has been completely knocked out by aching limbs and is almost worthless today. That's the difference a little training makes. But damn, do my knees hurt. My knees woke me up early with their protesting, so I trampled the slumbering morons who caused the whole fuss. And came out into the morning. Guess I'll just take a walk and see what happens. Still a little cool on the skin, but an early morning walk through the forest is no bad thing. At least those minus ions I've heard so much about. The air feels full of healing. The cooking area, I find a small woodland creature. Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Good girl, good girl. She still comes over though. You know what, Burley?
健全な肉体にこそ健全な精神が宿る。早寝早起き、朝のジョギングは基本中の基本だ。
Good, good. That's good for you.
顔をなでくり回すな。噛むぞ。いいのか？
Hey, bite me and you won't get any breakfast.
一方的すぎるだろう。いつの間にそういった関係に？
I'm so absorbed in my bent with tension died, I didn't even notice Kuragano coming.
クラガノ、お前も朝が早いとは感心だな。
Tension died, I would look more authoritative if I weren't pulling on her cheeks. On the other hand, Kuragano stands a little apart, looking at us with exasperation on her face. Let's just confirm this with you. What do you think this all means?
どういうと聞かれても。
Kuragano puts a finger to her forehead, making her own cute gesture as she thinks.
ペットと飼い主？
She doesn't put any spin on it, just comes out with it straight.
ペットか。なるほど。こいつはしつけがなってない犬みたいなやつだものな。立脇さんが飼い主。いえ、そう
かもしれませんね。
Kuragano looks away as kind as ever.
ところで、お邪魔でしたか？
Nah, nothing. You're always a welcome addition, Kuragano.
それならよかった。
So, what are you doing up so early? Don't tell me you want to spend some quality time with me.
まだ懲りてないんですか？
Kuragano pushes her eyebrows together, a look of disgust on her
おい、
face.
縦脇。懲りるとはなんだ？何かしたのか？
Ah, enough, I'm leaving.
帰ってたまるか！
Sure, okay, I regret my actions more deeply than the ocean floor, okay?
本当でしょうか？
Let me take this opportunity to explain that Piglet and Mr. Glasses are one thing, but I am innocent as they come.
おい、何の話だ？
Signal her to stay quiet.
はい。皆さんにも事情聴取。お話を聞きましたから、潔白なのは知ってますよ。
But you made me kneel for a pretty long time.
あの場で立脇さんだけ無罪放免というのも角が立つかと。ごめんなさい。
I can kneel for an hour or two for you, Kuragano. Thanks for treating me like the rest of the class, too.
許してもらえてよかった。そのお話がしたかったので、ほっとしました。
I hear what sounds like a feral growl coming from behind me. That takes care of that. How about we enjoy a morning stroll, just the two of us?
二人きり？私がいるぞ！私もいるから！
Just the two of us walking through the quiet forest. Enjoy the sound of the babbling brooks. Then we might whistle along with the birds.
私、口笛吹けませんよ。
Put your lips out into a kiss shape. Now close your eyes. Ow! She kicked me with no preamble at all. I was expecting a verbal attack, not a physical one.
お前なんか嫌いだ！
That's a bit direct. What if you hurt my feelings? Then Jedidah puffs up her cheeks and grabs my chest.
胸、どうかしたんですか？
Her chest, I meant.
ちょっとムズムズしただけだ。おそらく虫にでも噛まれたんだろう。
そうですか。お薬いります？
いらん。こんなの放っておけばそのうち治る。私は帰る。お前はクラガナと一緒に散歩でも口笛でも好きにしていろ。
Hey, you're being pretty prickly all of a sudden. I pat her on the head again.
やめろ！
She complains verbally but accepts my ministrations with no further
や
issue.
っぱり、こうして見てると。
You got so excited back there, didn't ya? Embarrassing.
お前は私をどこまで貶める気だ？
Now sit.
誰がするか！
Jedidah vanishes into the trees at lightning speed.
女性への態度として、今のはどうでしょうか？
Is that too much? This is how things have always been between us.
あ、そうなんですか。それなら、それにしても、あの天神平さんをよくあそこまで。
I could have gone to mention it. I wonder if maybe I did go too far. Jedidah feels like a kid sister to me, or something along those lines. So I just forget about boundaries with her. It's certainly true that I don't treat any other girl the way I treat Jedidah.
それじゃあ、私もお部屋に戻りますね。
Ah, okay. See you later. I stand, watching Kuragano leave, and wonder what got it to Jedidah. The second day of the camping trip kicks off with a pleasant message from the PE teacher. A few bumps occur along the way, such as Mizunori's absence, leading to the morning rice balls being too salty, but overall, gotta be kidding me!
んだよ。いきなり叫ぶなよ。
Bitch.
おい、目が死んでんぞ、おめえ。
This camping trip is just crazy, isn't it?
あ？
Can't believe all those new couples we have already.
ああ、なる。
We saw plenty of people holding hands during the group activity.
昨日だけでもカップル10組くらいできたっぽいけど、隠れてるやつ入れりゃもっとかもな。
The change in setting must have made them bolder. There isn't a chance that comes along very often. And look at me. I have to leave the evening today. Time is almost up.
何おめえ、目当ての女がいるんか？
Nope, not really.
誰でもいいんか。おめえそりゃダメだろ。誰でもいいなんてフラフラしてたらこのまま卒業までまっしぐらだぞ。
Oh, talk about words that cut like knives.
ま、しゃあねえな。もしこのまま彼女ができなかったら
うちが特別に面倒見てやんよ。
Become your 32nd boyfriend?
貢がせるだけ貢がせといて、その後はポイってやつだな。
Now we know damn well that that's not your motto. Nasty, say goodbye to my hopes and dreams.
おーい立脇、お前って巻き割りできる？
Sure, I'm coming! See you later, bitch.
またな。あいつ結構モテてんのに気がついてなかったんか。ま、縦脇っぽいといえば縦脇っぽいけどさ。こりゃうちにもチャンスあるかもな。
Listen, I would actually adore a Haruhi-Route, but sadly there isn't one. As one might expect from a school extolling freedom, apart from an overall plan for the evening, there's little that we're forced to do. Hold on. After a barbecue for lunch, we have some completely free time, leaving me wandering around without any real purpose. Should have gone to the calligraphy at the temple. That sounded a bit dull for this kind of thing, but it proved more popular than I expected. Komagata is there too. Where's everyone from my group anyway? And haven't all slipped away to get girlfriends too, have they?
おい立脇。
Every time she greets me like this, I wonder if she couldn't, I don't know, be less brusque about it. Got anything to do? All alone? We're close to my lodgings too. She's following up on yesterday and this morning, coming to specifically see me.
人のことを言えた立場じゃないだろ。お前だって一人じゃないか。
Got me there, I admit.
そういや倉賀野には袖にされたらしいな。
She did she? Ah, come here, you brat! Grab her head and twist my knuckles around her forehead.
仕業か。やめろ。
Say uncle!
わかったわかった。ごめんなさい。
I forced her to apologize. I look at Tenjin Dada, her face all puffed up, and remember what I was thinking before. Just fell right back into this old pattern with her. I'm sorry for teasing you.
いつものことだろ。
Tenjin Dada seems to expect the scrap from me too.
それにしても林間学校がこれほど味気ないものとは思わなかった。せめて選挙に勝って取り仕切りをやっていればここまで暇を持て余すこともなかったのだろうが。
Which is exactly why, given this opportunity, you should take it to have some fun.
何をしてた？
Fresh retiree syndrome. She doesn't know how to switch off. I could take her around with me, but what's Kana doing?
カナは今日も引率だ。
Two of them normally spend so much time together. It's strange to think that they can't share this special time. Maybe it's not my place to get into that.
今日も山にいるはずだぞ。残念だったな。水着も持ってきてないらしい。
Seriously? I mean, the dad looks up at me as I try to decide what's best to say. Like I suggested yesterday, why don't you just go with Kana?
私を邪険に追い払おうとするな。
That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm doing. Place both hands on her shoulders and try to make my point. This camping trip is quite the event, right? It's gonna be a special memory for you too, Tenjin Dada, right?
そうでもないぞ。
Yes, it will. If it won't, then you're just wasting it. She doesn't have much normal time left. She can't waste it like this. I'm sure Kana feels the same. You're just another student today, so you should enjoy the time with your friends. Put aside your ties to the student council and all that baggage. Kana is going to graduate this year. This is your only chance to come to this camping trip with her. Do you understand that? Then Jadada started out looking a bit annoyed with my lecturing, but her eyes are gradually opening wider.
それは。でも、カナもそんなことは言ってこなかったし。
Hey, you can't both back off just thinking entirely about the other person. Why do you have to make this so complicated?
なんでお前が怒ってるのだ？
I'm not angry, just perturbed.
同じ意味じゃないのか？
I grab Tenjidada's hand and pull her along with me. Where's Kana now?
よせ、強引だぞ。カナに迷惑がかかったらどうする？
She would never think of you as being trouble.
でも、カナにはカナの都合が。
Enough! I'm going with you, so we're going. Their route should be around here. There we go. Just as Tenjidata said, Kana's walking with a group of students. Kana's always surrounded by people, isn't she? But every day they seem to be different.
カナと話がしたくて、みんな順番待ちらしい。
What? She's got a pop star at a signing.
だから邪魔をすると、カナにも他の者にも迷惑がかかると言っている。
Stop deciding that for yourself, please.
かわいい花ですね。タンポポにしてはちょっと花びらが小さい？
それは野毛氏の花ね。
へえ、さすがカナ先輩は博識ですね。
She even knows about flowers. Her beauty is truly flawless. I can't quite believe how perfect she is. Tenjidata, do you know about flowers too?
見たことはある。興味はないな。
Yeah, that's what I thought. If you start expounding on the beauty of flowers, I think my head might explode. If you started expounding on the beauty of flowers, I think my head might explode.
あら、珍しい。クズの花だわ。
うねうね木に巻きついてるツタンみたいなやつですか？
見方を変えればとんがり帽子みたいでしょ？
Kana strokes the purple flower hanging down from above. How's your chance? Get in there and agree with her. Just slide into the conversation.
それは難易度が高すぎるだろう。
Okay, put these flowers in your hair and go introduce yourself as the queen of the flower fairies. She'll love it.
難易度がさらに上がった。
あら？なんだか聞き覚えのある声が。立脇くん。それに春日ちゃんまで。
Kana gives a gentle smile, her fingers still brushing the flower, while her retinue also all turned this way.
天神平さん、どうかしたんですか？たまたま通りがかっただけだ。それじゃあ。
Wait, why? Are you leaving already? Grabbed Tenjidata's collar, leaving me holding her at a distinctly odd angle.
春日ちゃん大丈夫？
I just bumped into Tenjidata over there, and I have to go and do some stuff with my own group now.
お前は何を言っ
Ignoring Tenjidata's resistance, I place her down. I have to get back to my group, so could you let Tenjidata join you in your appreciation of these flowers? No dice. She really wants to get her flower on, just like you guys. I give Tenjidata a gentle push forward.
みんないいかしら。私もちょうど春日ちゃんと一緒に回れたらって思っていたの。
天神平さんならもちろんいいですよ。でも、37?
I have to get back to my group, okay? Go ahead, Tenjidata. Knock yourself out. Got no intention of inserting myself in a group of girls, and that's not the point anyway.
本当にいいのか？
That just got in the way.
もちろんよ。春日ちゃんやることがあるって言ってたから、一緒に回れないと思ってたし。だから、とっても嬉しい。
Kinda gently takes Tenjidata's hand. Can't help but smile. They look like two close sisters. I just need to quietly fade away.
せっかくだから、もう少し上の方に行ってみましょうか。
先頭を任せておけ。
Did you just say fucking umu? And you know her.
ところで天神平さん、どうして37と？
And you know, her voice does sound like what I would imagine like a fucking like Nero Lily would sound.
やつが暇だと言うんでな。かまってやっただけだ。天道会の代表として下々の孤独を見過ごすことはできないからな。さすがだね。なんだその目は。
いいえ、なんでも。
ほら行くぞ。ついてこい。
Watched them from behind a tree until I can no longer hear them, and then put my hand on my waist. Now I've got nothing to do again. It's been a while. I guess I could do some fishing. Someone in my group brought a folding fishing rod, if I recall correctly.
俺、さっきから疑問に思ってることがあるんだけどさ。
ああ、そうだな。
なんであいつ、さっきから釣り堀感覚で釣りまくってんの？もうあれ職業みたいじゃん。
It's just over. Ah, good day today. And unlike Toko, he doesn't have a hole in his fucking in his fucking container.
さっきからというのは？
いや、カノ先輩。
どれくらい
？2時間くらい前にこなれた様子で石をひっくり返してちょちょいっと餌を。それからずっと爆鳥です。はい。
そう、ありがとう。ですって、春日ちゃん。釣れるか？
Yeah, the water's really clean and lots of fat ones swimming around down there.
立脇くんだけいっぱい釣れているみたいだけど、コツがあるの？
You need some careful rod control to stimulate the fish to bite. Sense something strange and look up. Then something shivers down my spine, cold and fast.
それがさっき言っていた反活動なのかしら。どう見ても一人よね。
They've parted ways with the group of girls, and now it's just a pair of them, both with very different looks on their faces. Tenjidida looks a bit shy and bashful about everything, while Kana has a knowing smile. My group stuff wrapped up pretty quickly, as I just had some more time again, I guess.
あら、2時間くらい前からずっと釣りをしてたって聞いたわよ。
What? Has it been that long? I thought it was just 30 minutes, maybe.
30分でこんなに釣れたのか?
Tenjidida points at my brimming bucket. I clearly can't talk my way out of this one, and I lower my rod in defeat. I'll bring you some fish once they're cleaned, okay? That's all I've got.
待て待て待て!
In a reverse of earlier in the day, now she grabs my collar from behind.
立脇くんって筋金入りのテレ屋さんなのね。
Kinda spins me around, smiling as she does so.
ありがとう。あなたのおかげで春日ちゃんと一緒に過ごすことができたの。いい思い出がたくさん作れたわ。本当にありがとう。
She bows her head deeply. Hold on, our classmates are all watching. If rumors start to spread about you bowing to me like this, who knows what might happen to me.
だから待てと言っている。
あっ！
本当にお前は礼を言わせんやつだな。こういう時ぐらい。
That Tenjidida fidgets in her pocket and brings out something small.
お前の計らいでカナと遊べた。だから、ほら。
With a bright red face, she sticks out her arm.
褒美にこれをやるから、受け取れ。
Tenjidida offers me a charming little clover. Four-leaf clover. Wow, that's rare.
春日ちゃんが見つけたのよ。お前のこれからの人生に花を添える幸運の守り神となるだろう。
Mean like, maybe Kana helping me get something out of my eye?
それの何が嬉しいのだ?
Or it suddenly starts raining and I have to take shelter with Kana?
それが幸運だと思うのであれば、いずれ訪れるかもな。
Or maybe I'm with Kana and...
なんで全部カナなんだもうおかしい。ほんと春日ちゃんとあなたって仲がいいわね。私はこんなのと仲なんて。いや、友人って言ってくれたものな。仲が良くて当然だ。なんだ、そんなに驚くことか?
Gently take the four-leaf clover from her and pet Tenjidida's head. Thanks. Thank you. I'll keep this close, I promise.
おい、急に素直になるのよ。困るだろ? よかったわね、春日ちゃん。
Indeed, it's been a wild ride, but I'm glad I came on the camping trip too. Trying to keep a grin off my face, I changed the subject. What shall we do with these fish? The camping trip is going to end soon. Shall we just eat them now?
いいわね。春日ちゃん、一緒にお呼ばれしましょう。私も魚に棒を刺して塩焼きにするスタイルには。
Tenjidida and Kana both start in surprise at the sudden and unexpected splashing sound.
なんだ、誰か石でも投げ。
落ちた!
This most unpleasant keyword, everyone looks towards the river.
まずいってあれ! 流されてる!
Right in the middle of the river, right at the very spot that I'd been thinking the flow was pretty fast, the face of a girl with long hair appears for a moment, and the river washes back over it, sinking her back below the water.
大変だ! どうしよう! おい、立脇! どこへ行く!
throw off my shirt while running along and dive headfirst into the river. I use a mixture of the crawl and breaststroke, allowing me to periodically keep an eye above the water and just swim as fast as possible. The girl has not noticed me coming and desperately reaches towards me. I hate to do it, but if she just grabs on and starts clinging to me, I'm going to be in trouble myself. Just hold on a moment for me. As soon as I catch up with her, I take a deep breath and plunge down into the water. Having lost sight of me, her legs are thrashing about in front of my face. Let the flow take me and swirl around behind her. I grab her firmly from behind, keeping her from struggling out of control. It's fine now, I support you. Look, your face is out of the water. And her initial panic calms down and her eyes come back into the focus. She manages to give me a nod. You don't have to do anything, just lean on me. Relax, relax. To be safe from drowning, everything is okay. I paddle with my legs beneath the water and aim carefully for the bank. The moment I reach the bank, I'm welcomed by a round of applause. Gently lower the girl I'm holding and check her condition.
立脇よくやった。
俺はあいつがやるときはやるやつだと思ってたぜ。
Okay.
ありがとうございます。
Rub her on the back, and she coughs and spits up some water. You haven't hit your head?
はい。少し水を飲んだだけで、すぐに助けてもらいましたから。
Tenjidata dashes up, frantically sending other onlookers flying, and then puts her hands on her knees and breathes heavily. That's some fun. We need to get this girl checked out at once, though. Kana and the others rush up, breathing heavily.
カナ先輩、ご心配をおかけしました。
あら、あなただったの。それじゃあ、私と一緒に救護室へ行きましょう。
はい、すみません。
私が彼女を連れて行くから、春日ちゃんは立脇くんにタオルを用意してあげて。
わかった。
See, I like to imagine now she's taking out, he just stands there like, where the fuck did I throw off my shirt? I lost track of it. Fuck. Oh, it's my only shirt. I don't have another one. Thanks. I rubbed my head with the towel Tenjidata fetched me. As for my clothing, it's only my pants anyway. I'll change back in the room later.
見事だったぞ。お前の行動力は目を見張るものがある。
I mean, I've been a good swimmer since I was a kid. Huh? She's blushing bright red.
とにかくだ。お前はよくやった。部屋でゆっくり休め。
Hey, Tenjidata! He's gone. What's that all about? I rubbed my head with the towel, which is already heavy with water, and pondered these events. Haruhi's view.
生徒を守る。学園を守ると言いながら、私は肝心な時に動くこともできなかった。理想ばかりを掲げるだけで、何もできない私とは全然違う。
What does Tatevaki have that I don't? What can I do to become more like him?
なぜ、私の胸は、こんなにぎゅうぎゅう締め付けられて苦しいんだ。
Honey, I'm home. Welcome back. Welcome to the start of our future. We're going to be so special starting today. Girl I saved from the river is played by me. Is played today by me. Wouldn't that have been something? Only been gone one night, and yet my apartment feels completely unlived in as I traipse back inside and make a beeline for the bed. Feeling a little hungry, but I don't want to make anything, and taking a bath feels like one big hassle. That camping trip really wore me out. Kurakuno really heaped on the praise for my little rescue, which was a bonus. Spent pretty much the whole time with Tenjin Daida, huh? Got to see some different sides of her from normal, too. She even has some cute qualities. Got to make some new memories with Kana, too. It all worked out. What's more, we became friends. I guess it's safe to say that now. Probably. She did say it. But it's only a probably to me. I gave her the towel back, and she kinda disappeared. Maybe she went to check on the girl. The fish! Everything else that happened, I completely forgot about him. I don't want to just kill them needlessly. It doesn't sit well with me. Have someone let him go. All these thoughts swirling in my head, I sink into the bed. Oh, come on, give me chippies. Give me the chippies. Don't give me this bullshit. First day back after the camp trip, and the entire school feels slow and lethargic. Can't hear any of the normal morning shouts from the sports clubs training out on the track.
林間学校が終わるともう次は夏休みまで楽しみがねえよな。
また選挙でもあれば楽しくなるんじゃねえの。
It's already been a blur from when I joined the school through to today. I land a girlfriend and a snap once I got to the city. All these city beauties are slipperier than I'd hoped. Now I'm down. Still only third period. Perhaps I'm still in camping mode because the clock seems to be moving more slowly than normal. I just need to think of something fun. It'll pass the time in a blink of an eye. Go with the cutlet curry or the chicken and egg bowl. Soba noodles are hard to pass up too. The veggies won't taste as nice as the mountain ones. That's Tenjin Daida. Hey, Tenjin Daida! Stick my head out of the classroom and see Tenjin Daida pressed right up against the wall and looking surprised to see me. What's wrong? If you're looking for a bitch, she's using her smartphone in there. Huh? Ignored. She pulled it away without even looking at me. Hey, no running in the corridors! She shouts back, but does slow down to a fast walk and vanishes. What's that all about? She can head off in crazy directions sometimes. If she goes too far, then I'll stop her, and if not, she can do whatever she likes. Lunchtime!
姫じゃん、チース。
取り立ててどうということもないが。
飯一緒するっすか？うちパン買いに行くとこっすけど。
そうだな。ところで、立脇はどうした？
学食じゃねえっすかね。やはり初子貫徹、親子丼しかありえないとか言って出てったんで。
学食か、邪魔したな。
あれ、うちと一緒にランチするんじゃなかったんすか？
立脇。
I'm slipping down some chicken and egg, and then I look up at the girl in front of me. Do you want to take a seat across from me, my lady? I was just hoping for a charming flower to look upon as I ravage my lunch.
一緒してもいいんですか？
What? Seriously? Let's just throw around. Huh? Hold on. Hey.
もしかして今気づきました？
Sorry, yes, just now. It's the girl who almost drowned. Her wet see-through gym clothes are still burning my mind.
教室にも行ったんですけど、すいません。ちゃんとお礼を言うのが遅くなってしまって。
Not at all. No need to thank me for anything.
彼にも早くお礼を言ってこいって怒られちゃいましたから。
Looks over to the entryway, and I do too. The boy, looking a bit like a rip-off of Gomyo with a serious face and glasses, gives me a nod. Right, okay. I'm fine with this. It's not like I was expecting anything. It's absolutely not the reason why I saved her. Not for any reward, karma or otherwise. Well, then I just say Tenjin Daida.
お礼にこのジュースを受け取ってください。こんなもので申し訳ないですけど。
That's perfect. The thought is what counts. The moment I see Tatawaki chatting happily with a girl.
とっさに隠れてしまった。何なのだ。 胸がチクチクする。
Is it because he looks like he's enjoying himself? I know that girl. It's the girl he saved from the river.
この女子は立脇のことを好きになってしまったのだろうか。
Oh no, it's gonna be misunderstandings again. My right eyelid felt really weird just now. Sounds more than possible. After all, he was incredibly cool in that moment.
違うそうじゃない。
What about Tatewaki? Having a cute girl like that coming onto him, surely he's going to...
いや、立脇はカナのことをよく言って。待ってよ、クラガノにも懐いていたな。駒形とも親しそうにしてたし。ミチもか。
What does this guy think he is? James Bond? But with me, he's all good girl and pats on the head.
ああ、いた。急に走り出してどうしたんすか？もう飯食っちゃったんすか？そんで、立脇は？なんすか胸なんか押さえて。
今日はあまり体調が良くないらしい。さっきから胸がチクチクするんだ。
それ、まずいんじゃないすか？若いからって調子こいてると、コロッと死んじゃうらしいっすよ。本当か？姫って脂っこいもんとか結構好きだし、やばいんじゃねえっすかね。
確かに、ピザとか好物だし、甘いものも大好きだが。
一応保健室行っとくっす？
そうだ。
While I've been distracted, he's alone again, with a sad look on his face, which only makes me ache more. He's stuffing chicken and egg into his mouth.
姫、あれって、立脇が川で助けた女子じゃねえっすかね？あ、男連れっすね。
Michi points with her chin as the girl who was talking to Tatewaki, heading away with it. Michi points with her chin as the girl who was talking to Tatewaki, heading away with the serious-looking kid in glasses, kind of called me a pilot swamp, right? At the... Hold on. One more. The aching in my chest, it's gone.
今、めっちゃお腹鳴ったっすよね。
なぜだか知らんが、急に食欲が湧いてきた。体調もさっきまでが嘘のように調子がいい。
いや、それまずいパターンじゃねえっすかね。念のために、今日はそばとかにしといたらどうすか？
そうだな。念のためにそうしておくか。
じゃあ、立脇！おめえそのまま席取っとけよ。うちらそこ使うから。
なんで立脇？
いや、だって、席取っといてもらった方がいいっしょ？
そうだな。席の確保だよな。
Oh, this is soft and so moist and delicious. Another day, another feast at the Tendo's council office. Today we're having tea and chocolate chip cookies. Isn't scoff more like or something like that? Or not fucking eat. You're really packing them away today, Tenjin Daida. Finish before you speak. I'll wait.
やっぱ、そばじゃ足んなかったっすかね。
お昼、生徒会室に来ないと思ったら、今日はお蕎麦を食べてたの？
いや、姫がちょっと胸焼けするとか言うから。
胸焼けじゃない。ちょっとチクチクしただけだ。でももう治った。
そういう時あるよね。まあ大抵食べ過ぎが原因なんだけど。
朝ごはんはいつも通りだったんだかな。まあとにかくかけそばだけでは足りなかった。せめて天ぷらを乗せていればと後悔しきりだ。
やっぱり脂っこいもの取りすぎすって。ちょっとは野菜食べましょうよ。
野菜はジュースでいいだろ。
カルシウムも取らなきゃダメよ。背が伸びないわ。
背の話はしないでくれ。
Hey, you kept coming to my classroom today. Why was that?
女の行動に理屈を求めるものじゃない。
Hey, why are you trying to make yourself look... why are you trying to make yourself taller like that? You're so cute. I bet Tenjin Daida's head as she puffs up her cheeks.
触るな。子供扱いするな。
Hey, don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's a good Tenjin Daida. I'm just fixing your hair.
何？寝癖だと？
Wow, it's so stiff, Tenjin Daida. Your hat is pinned to your head.
私のキューティクルを貶めるな。
姫、立脇氏に鍛えられすぎじゃない？ツッコミがどんどん豊かになってるんだけど。
それはいい傾向なのかしら。
To tell you the truth, I only feel alive when I'm mocking Tenjin Daida.
そうだったのか。
褒めてないっす。なんすかそのツヤツヤした顔。
おのれ立脇。紛らわしい言い方をしようって。
紛らわしくすらなかったと思うんだけど。
もう名よ立脇くん。春日ちゃんは純情なんだからあんまりからかわないであげてね。
Like you, Kana? Is that what you're saying?
あまり意地悪だといじめ返しちゃうんだから。
Oh boy!
ちょっと荒々しいハイタッチに拙者を付き合わせるのやめてよ。肩痛い。
おめえ、ほんとカンナさんと喋ってるとき、わかりやすいくらいテンション高えな。
You think so? I'm pretty full of energy when I talk to you too, bitch. Haruhi's view. It's happening again. My chest is aching.
そうだわ立脇くん。お昼のお弁当が残ってるの。一人暮らしよね。よかったら。
Really? Do that for me?
残ったの。お昼に春日ちゃんも来なかったから。
Tadawaki gets all excited over Kana. That makes my chest hurt. Getting all jumpy too, I can't calm down.
脂っこいもののせいか。
急にどうしたんすか？
I've heard that, with the westernization of Japanese food, there have been more cerebral infarctions among the younger generation. It could be the next in line of those. Hashtag cerebral infarction incoming.
やばいぞ。野菜を取らないとまずいことになる。
あら、やっと気づいてくれたのね。
ピザとかハンバーグとかファーストフードなどもってのほかだ。
拙者を狙い撃ちの話？
このままではいつ脳梗塞で死ぬかわからん。まだまだやり残したことがあるというのに、夢半ばで死んでたまるか。
ちょっと待ってよ。せめてマジカルミホロンを全話見終わるまでは死ねないよ。
ミザノリが心配すぎて姫が頭抱えちまったじゃんか。
It's no good. I can't look up.
大丈夫？春日ちゃん。
ダメだ。
拙者の結果が
手遅れかもしれない。
I'm sick. I'm sure of it. That's the only one to explain all these strange feelings swirling up inside me. I've made it to third period today without any issues. I don't feel Tenjin Daida watching me so much today, which is kinda nice, but...
はよー。今日はどうしたの？遅刻するって一応めいちゃんからは聞いてたけど。
ああ、一応病院には行ったんだけどさ。
まさか誰かの公認し？大丈夫だよビッチさん。みんなでカンパ集めるからね。
ちげえよ。私じゃなくて姫が。
天神平さんが妊娠？
いや、妊娠から離れようぜ。立脇、ミザノリ。一応おめえらにも伝えとくけど、姫が病院行った。
は？
うちとカンナさんで付き添って、先にうちらだけ帰ってきたってわけだ。
Why? What's happened to her?
知らねっつの。気分悪そうにしてたから、無理やり連れてったんだし。昨日から胸痛いとか言ってたからさ。
Bitch mentions that Tenjin Daida did say that. Seems she'd just been eating too much.
それでどんな様子なの？
連れてっただけ。で、検査することになって、うちらは姫に学園に行けって無理やり追い出された。
Consternation ripples out across the classroom. The news that the president of Tendo has gone to the hospital shocks not only Tendo but also Kekka supporters.
心配だね。
Komagata frowns, tugging on my shirt.
ワッキー、すごい揺れてるんだけど。
そわそわすんな。チッタ落ち着け。
I'm sorry. Distracted fidgeting continues unabated, with the teacher calling me out on it numerous times. Unable to calm down, I decide to use my break time to go and visit Denjindaita's classroom. But no appreciative results. She's had her chest hurt, right? You can never be too careful, as they say. Denjindaita's full of energy and radiates health, but she could have some undiagnosed congenial disease lurking inside her. Makes me want to clutch my head and curl up. In that moment, a rarely seen pair comes into view. I head onto the stairs and lean out to hear what's going on. I know it's not a nice thing to do, but the expression on Kana's face gave me a real shock. They're gonna talk like, yeah, no, that's incurable. And he's gonna be like, oh no. And he's just gonna be in fucking shock leaving. Did you really have to go to the hospital because she fell for the guy, though? It's kind of silly. I mean, yes, it is. And he's just down already, like, out of earshot, like, oh no.
林間学校あたりから、ちょっと様子がおかしくて心配してたんだけど。
Or not.
ストレスですか？さあ、そこまではなんとも。今は検査の結果待ちだから。
そうですか。
心配かけてごめんなさいね。
天神平さんは、どこまで現行制度の改革に本気なんでしょうか？
それと今回のことが関係あるのかもわからないから、なんとも言えないわ。
I feel like listening in for too long, and so making the quiet exit. I'll just have to go over to Tinder once lessons are finished. Maybe we can all go to the hospital together too. She's a noisy little creature, but when she's gone, the whole school feels quiet and lifeless. As soon as lessons end, I rush out of the classroom and head for Tendo.
立脇君
As I'm hurrying across the almost deserted courtyard, someone calls out to me.
話は聞いた。天神平のことだが。
Being here to stop me now means he left his own classroom right away too. She didn't come to school at all today. She hasn't called in either, apparently.
そうか。
Don't worry too much. He's going through the same thing as me, so I pat him on the shoulder.
心配？僕はただ。
Komiya looks away, his eyes squeezed shut, unable to find the words.
病気などと言われては繊維が鈍るということを伝えたかっただけだ。だからだな。早く治していつものように傍若無人に振る舞えと伝えてくれ。
Whoops. Sure thing.
もちろん。そうなったらこの僕が叩き潰すがな。
As soon as you hear anything, I'll let you know too.
僕は別に気になっているわけじゃない。
He also tells me his cell phone number.
それじゃ失礼する。
Perhaps with something more he wants to say. Komiya keeps looking back as he moves away. I don't know what the fucking flat shiz are about. Komiya is running harder than he is cold today. He and Tenjidaira still bicker all the time, but he's attached to her too. Everyone is worried about you, Tenjidaira. I faint hope that maybe Tenjidaira has made contact is quickly crushed by Kana upon my arrival. The hospital is one long used by the Tenjidaira family, so there's nothing to worry about there, but there's no idea how long the tests will take.
姫がいないとダメっすね。ちゃんとしねっつうか。
Bitch has her head down on the table and doesn't even look up when she speaks.
これが選挙期間中だったら大変だったよね。
今ならまだマシとか言ってんのてめえ。
そういう風に取らないでよ。
If they are doing tests, I guess we can't go see her.
検査ってそんなにかかるものなの？
人間ドックとかの場合でも丸1日かかるから。私ったらお茶の用意をしてる途中だったのに。
Kana, unable to take the heavy atmosphere, slaps her hands on her face and stands up. Oh boy, that did it.
まさか、ハルヒちゃんの身に何？
That's the cup I always use, right? So isn't it more likely something will happen to me?
そうよね。何もあるわけないわよね。
That just hurts. I can't put up with this. Let's go to the hospital, even if it's a waste of time. Then your dad told you to come back to school for your lessons, right? So after school, we're free to do whatever we like, right?
それだ。ナイス言い訳。
You can't call it the loophole.
異議なし。
そうしましょう。
Decision is made in an instant. Right, so let's roll out. Where's this hospital anyway?
たくった方が早えって。ちっと待ってろ。
Bitch has got her mojo bag, eagerly taking up her smartphone.
どこかに行くのか？はるひちゃん？なんだ、苦しいだろう。
Kinda grabs Tension Died at the speed of light, rubbing her face and head. There are tears at the corner of her eyes.
退院したんすか？
Bitch breaks out, beaming as well, putting her phone into her pocket.
なんだ、心配してたのか？
Of course we were! A sigh escapes my lips.
縦脇も。そうか、心配だったか。
This is so hard to believe. Damn it, I'm not some cold-hearted cyborg.
そっか、心配してくれたんだな。
Why are you smiling like that makes you happy?
別におかしかったわけじゃない。鼻から息が漏れただけだ。
What kind of excuse is that? Still grinning to herself. Does she know how worried we were? I'm just glad you're safe anyway.
ま、拙者はそこまで心配してなかったけどね。姫だし。
何言ってんだてめえ。昼飯全く食えてなかったくせによ。
あれはちょっとしたダイエット気分だったの。
Must have been bad for you to pass up food, Mizunori.
それで、検査の結果はどうだったの？
一切異常はなかった。何しにいらしたんですかと医者も困り顔だったな。
The doctor's looking at the results. Why the fuck are you being a waste of time? So nothing at all!
逆にあまりにも健康状態が完璧すぎて検査が長引いてしまった。ここにも異常なし、あそこにも異常なしと隅々まで調べられたぞ。私ほどの健康体はそうはお目にかかれないらしい。人類の長寿記録に挑んでほしいとまで言われたな。
ああ、そうっすか。
Perhaps on the rebound from being worried so much, now bitch seems to have deflated completely.
お前たちに心配をかけたと思って真っ先に来たというのに、随分と気の抜けた返事だな。
Seeing her back to her normal self, we all look at each other happily and smile. That's pretty strange though. You aren't feeling well, but you're in perfect health?
私もそこが引っかかってな。だが、自律神経失調症など精神的な病の可能性もないと言われた。
だったらそうね。成長期が原因とかかしらね。
That'd be physical though.
確かに私の身長はあと20センチほど伸びる予定だが。
Were your knees hurting?
胸だな。あと、ちょっと熱っぽかった。
花粉症っすかね。
アレルギーもないな。まあ、答えの出ないことで悩んでいても仕方あるまい。現に私は健康だし、胸や頭ももう別になんともないのだ。
She plays her hand on her waist and strikes her normal exaggerated pose. That's the Tension Diary we know and love.
それで、どこかに出かけるのか？
心配かけた分、今日はうちに付き合ってもらうっすからね。健康だったら、朝までカラオケとか行っちまうっすよ。
なんだ
All's well that ends well. A nod from the sidelines. Tension Died as dragged away by bitch.
ああ、安心したら超腹減っちゃった。小次郎でマシマシでも食べてこよっと。
Mizunori leaves too, his stomach already rumbling enough for two.
あら、手が空いてしまったわね。この後、どうしようかしら。
How about we just chill out for once in a while?
じゃあ、春日ちゃんはゴ塚さんに取られちゃったし、私はあなたを独り占めしようか
And
し
suddenly
ら。
she's back. He opened the door like a gentleman and escorted Kana into the restaurant. Can we please have a seat in the back, miss? Do you want tea, Kana?
あら、なんで名前で呼んでみたの？それに先輩のところが小声になっていたようだったけど。は
あ。Komagata is frozen speechless in front of the counter.
やだ！もう言ったらやばいわ。隅に置けなさすぎる。
こちらの紅茶がとても美味しかったので、彼にお願いして連れてきていただいたんです。
Whoops.
ちょっとワッキー、これどういうこと？みんなの憧れのカンナ先輩を連れてくるとか。
I'll leave that to your imagination.
というか、どういう関係？彼って。
I asked him.
Why'd you have to English it up? She puts a lot of emphasis on the him, but not too bad overall. We're just having a bit of fun with Komagata.
一人だとお店に入りづらいから、立脇くんについてきてもらったのよ。
店長、このお店、女性一人だと入りづらいらしいですよ。
あら、どうしてかしら。明るい店内におしゃれな雰囲気なのに。
I think the problem might be speaking right now.
立脇くんはいつも元気ね。
I've got all the energy in the world for you, Kana.
あらあら、とりあえず席に座りましょうか。
なんて心強い温度差。
Yeah, Yuzuki just, yes, she's not interested. Not sure what seems to have reassured her so much, but Komagata gives a smile, hugging her tray. The location is perfect too. There are none of the customers here to see Komagata today, so we basically have the place to ourselves. When it's behind me, failing my sails, I'm shining. I'm sure that I'm shining.
おいしい。
And it looks so elegant, lifting a pinky a little while she drinks. She's like some kind of nobility, a princess or queen. Even the owner would normally be chatting away is quiet today. So it's the reason you invited me here today.
制度改革についてのことなんだけど。
Can you at least give me a little more time to dream?
ごめんなさい。でも、仮にあなたを本気で誘ったりしたら、私から距離を取るでしょ？
Decide to stop blowing things off with humor and just take a drink. Whoops.
期待していいのかしら？
About the school system, right?
ほら振られちゃった。
Decide not to reply to that and advance the conversation. This is you we're talking about, so I'm sure you've already done some light canvassing. I guess the result didn't look good.
さすがね。あなたは話が早くて助かるわ。何か明確な問題か、改革を必要とする根拠があれば違うんでしょうけど、今現在ではとても無理ね。
Exceptions to the rule are just that, exceptions. They don't happen often enough to warrant massive change. Kinda seems to be in the same mind as me and takes a beat while we're pouring some more tea from the pot. However we look at it, from this vantage, there's no way to overturn the two-council system. Because there's no need to overturn it, you just need to add something that allows you to act in an emergency. Slowly, Doc, I'll walk you home.
ナイト君は気がない女性にも優しいのね。そんなだから勘違いしてしまうのよ。お家に帰ったら、電話で春日ちゃんに慰めてもらおうかしら。
Kana, speak of the devil. As we leave Rapunzel, we bump into Tenjin Daida and Betch. Hey, where are you two coming from? Karaoke?
それがよ、カラオケがめっちゃ混んでてさ、そんで急遽ショッピングに変更したわけよ。んで、そっちはカンナさんと何してたんだ？二人で歩ってんのとか珍しくね？最初、見間違いかと思ったぜ。
Tenjin Daida, what's wrong with you now? Her face is completely pale and she's clutching her chest painfully. I'm not sure what to make of it. Are you about to give birth? What to?
大丈夫だ。それよりお前、カナと何をしていた？
You don't look fine at all! She's all hunched over and Kana and I both stroke her back. It's hot to the touch! Burning up!
カナと。生徒会の今後のことで、相談に乗ってもらっていただけよ。
Kana answers while wiping away Tenjidaita's sweat.
なんでまた縦脇に？
だって、みんな私を置いて先に帰っちゃったんだもの。前々からね、打ち上げをしたあの喫茶店にもう一度行きたかったから、ちょうどいい機会かなって。それで立脇くんをお誘いしたのよ。本当は春日ちゃんも一緒が良かったんだけど。あそこのパフェ、お気に入りだものね。
Are you sure you're okay? You look terrible. Hold on! Hold the phone. She's back to normal. Even her sweat seems to have been sucked back into her body? Huh? What's this all about?
もうなんともない。
I'm more concerned about this new change of events and I tried to take her temperature.
おでこ触るな。また、ほら見ろ。世界がぐるぐると回り始めたじゃないか。世界が回る？
姫、今度は顔真っ赤っすよ。
そんなこと言われても、なんなんだこれは。全部縦脇のせいだ。
胸が痛かったり、世界がぐるぐるするのが縦脇のせい。ちょっとカンナさん、縦脇のキープよろしくっす。
はい。
Kinda grabs my arm and holds it firmly. This is a feeling of hers, so nice.
やっぱ胸を押さえた！姫、頭痛いとか胸が苦しいって、どういう時にそうなってたっすか？
どういう時と聞かれても、脈絡はないぞ。
縦脇が他の女と絡んでる時に、その傾向が見られるっすよね。
言われてみれば、そうかも。実はミチ、医者なのか？
Michi is putting things together.
ちげえっす！
とにかく、胸が痛い。
すいません。カンナさん、縦脇から離れて。はい。これでどうすか？もう胸、痛くないでしょ？
あれ？ほんとだ。まだちょっと違和感あるけど、さっきほどは。やっぱりミチは医者なのか？
だからちげえっす！ちょっとカンナさん、こっち。
はい。
Leaving the sickly-looking Tenjidaita alone, Bitch and Kana start whispering to each other.
そうなの？それ本当の話？
Panic!
間違いねえっすよ。
でも春日ちゃんが、まさか。
いや、うちもその可能性はないと思ってたんで、全く考慮してなかったっすけど。
それじゃ、確認してみる？
そうっすね。
Oh no! Oh no! Two devils are coming for him! The two of them come back, both smiling in unsettling ways. Getting to rub tension diet on the back as they approach.
カンナさん、縦脇ってちょっといい感じっすよね。男として。
素敵だと思うわ。頼りがいもあるし。
She's bent over double! Her heart is racing too! It looks like a really serious condition!
でも、縦脇って優柔不断っていうか、煮え切らないっていうか。
そうよね。八方美人よね。
Why are we suddenly coming on an attack like this? I'm taking massive damage over here while tension diet is recovering her turn to normal?
はい、決定っす！
間違いないわね。
しかし姫、マジおぼこいにも程があるっしょ。心配して損したって感じ。
茶化さないであげて。それだけ純情なのよ。お前たち、何を。なんだ？なんで私の両腕を二人で掴むんだ？
Like, they just pick her up and start running, and he's just like, yes, officer, I would like to notify you of a kidnapping. No, they're already gone. No, the girl is safe. The girl is safe. They're friends. It did look like a kidnapping though. White hair, small child. Looks like she's elementary school, even though she isn't for some reason. That's fucking weird. I know. Hair and like 2 braids in the back. Is that what you call them? Anyway, the other looks like some kind of like timeless beauty, while the third one looks like a hole. Quite frankly. Yes, they're friends. They just ran off for no fucking reason. I'm just as confused as you are. Yes, I apologize. I'll never call again.
これから乙女の作戦会議をするんで付き合ってもらうっす。
Hello, I'm still here.
ああ、立脇。おめえは先に帰っていいぞ。
それじゃあまたね、立脇くん。
They're sending me away. You died in such a dangerous condition. The hospital? Are you going to the hospital? I can help.
ついてくんな。ほら、
She's waving me away like a bad smell!
心配しないで大丈夫だから。それじゃあまた明日。どういう話になったんだ？おい、うわ
Then your dad is dragged away, one friend on each arm. What's all that? The 2 of them are saying it's okay, I guess it must be. I don't know much about the kind of sicknesses girls are susceptible to. Your dad really has been giving me the runaround recently. I look up, muttering to no one but the stars above.
さて、うちもここまでの天然記念物級は初めてなんで、ちょっち持て余すっすね。
でも、答えを教えちゃうのは違うと思うのよ。
そこはもちろんっす。こういうのはやっぱ自分で気づかねえと。
なあ、乙女の作戦会議とやらは何なのだ？
そりゃあ、こういうのはファミレスで話すのが相場と決まってるからっすよ。
Ah, she's drooling.
喫茶店だと駒形さんや店長さんがいるものね。それでそろそろ無理やり引っ張ってきた理由を教えてくれ。
あと、姫さ、恋、これ知ってるっすか？うちらでハマってる携帯小説なんすけど。
その類のものは読まんな。
マジイケてるんすって。ホストと風俗嬢の恋愛小説で、
入門編としてはレベルが高すぎるわよ。
そうっすかね。
それよりおすすめはこっち。
純愛とか今時流行らなくねえすか？男と女の駆け引きってある意味で戦争みたい。
初めての恋は一生の宝物なの。素敵に演出しないとそこだけは譲れないわ。
Your fucking first love sure felt like a battle, a losing one at that.
何の話だ？
Felt like it.
とにかくこれを読んで。返すのはいつでもいいから。
姫、携帯貸してっす。アドレス登録しとくから、こっちも読んどいてくださいね。
ああ、小塚さ
ん。やっぱこういうのって、いろんな形を知っておくのも大事っしょ？
まあ、それはそうだけど、春日ちゃんにはまだ早いわ。待て、お前たちはさっきから私に何を学べというのだ。そうね。説明はとっても難しいんだけど、これからの春日ちゃんを支えてくれる、そう、人生の教科書かしら。風俗嬢とホストのいかがわしい話がか？
愛の形は様々っすよ。
それほど力説するほどのものか？いい？春日ちゃん、これはとっても大事なお話だから真面目に聞いて。今春日ちゃんは病に侵されてるの。医者は何ともないと言ってたぞ。
現代の医学ではどうすることもできないんすよ。
お医者様でも草津の湯でも治らないのよ。それじゃあ私はもう手遅れなのか？そうね、手遅れという意味ではすでに手遅れね。ガーン！いつ再発するとも限らない。さっきだって胸が痛かったでしょ？でもね、
その病はちゃんと治るの。
ほんとか？
ほんとっす。姫も嫌っすよね。いつまでもモヤモヤした気持ちになるのは。
無論だ。食欲もないし、夜もうまく眠れない。
春日ちゃん乙女だわ。そんなにも立脇くんのことを。
立脇がどうした？
カンナさんダメっすよ。やだ、私ったらごめんなさい。とにかく今は学ぶべき時なの。そして自分の心と素直に向き合うのよ。姫ならきっとできるっす。こういうのは考えるより感じろってやつっすよ。
とりあえずお前たちが渡してくれたものを読めばいいのだな。
まずはそこから始めましょう。それからは徐々にステップアップをしていけばいいから。まあ姫がそういうことならもううちはちょっかい出したりしないんで、そこは安心してください。そうよね。春日ちゃんのためだものね。その言い草ってことはカンナさん、ひょっとして神塚さんこそ。まあなんつうか、ほらあれじゃねえすか、さりげなく助けてくれたりするし。そうよね。そのくせ恥ずかしがり屋だったりして可愛いのよね。すよね。なかなかいないっすよね、あんなやつ。いないわよね。
Well, too bad, Connor. You just had your turn. You literally just finished your turn, like 2.5 hours ago?
どうした二人とも。そんな落ち込んだような顔をして。まさかそこまで私の病魔が深刻なことに。
まあ傷が深くなる前に姫のことを知ってよかったっすよ。じゃないと取り返しがつかなかったっすから。前向きに考えればそうよね。もうちょっと進行してたらきっとドロドロになってたもの。私の血
液ドロドロなのか？やっぱり若年性脳梗塞？
まあとにかくこうなった以上姫には絶対頑張ってもらいたいんで。そうね。私たちの分まで成就させてちょうだい。そういうわけで他にもおすすめがあるんで、携帯もう一回貸してください。漫画とか雑誌とか後で姫の家に届けますんで。だったら私もあるわ。とっても感動する素敵なお話なのよ。
なんだお前らは私に何をさせようと。
Oops, fuck.
いいからいいから。
なんだこれは。プライマルハーツ。
Still feel like Dental Data's giving me the runaround. After getting home last night, I couldn't even concentrate during my daily online session. 1 minute she's cured, the next she's hurting again. Adorable. She seems full of energy again today, that's for sure. Can't help but sigh at the huge yawn that she let rip right in front of me. Hey, Dental Data.
Ohayo.
She replies, but her eyes are almost entirely closed. Did you pull an all-nighter? You look pretty unsteady on your feet.
夜更かしといえば夜更かしだな。
I thought you weren't feeling well. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Feel myself getting a bit mad at her.
それがな、どうやらこれは私の病気に関係があるらしいのだ。
You've been staying up too late, that's all!
違う。あの後、カナとミチにファミレスに連れて行かれてな。それでいろいろと押し付けられて。
Stuff? Like what kind of stuff?
乙女の教科書だとかなんとか。
Hey, watch out. I grabbed Tenjidata's hand and lightly pulled her towards me. Half asleep, Tenjidata was about to walk into a lamppost. You need to be aware of your surroundings at all times, understand? What's wrong? Does it hurt again already?
違う。これはまさか。
Huh? What book? What new devilry is this? Hey! No need to send me flying, okay?
ごめん、そんなつもりじゃなかったのだ。ほんと、ごめん。
Well, okay. Apologize so honestly. I don't have a choice but to forgive her.
別に嫌だったわけじゃないんだ。ただ、その、本の通り過ぎて、小説の123ページに告知してたから、手を引かれて、ドキっていう。
She remembered the fucking page! Just what kind of book did you spend your time reading?
普段からあんな本を読んでてたまるか。
なんだなんだ、立脇と天神平がなんか騒いでるぞ。
最近やけに一緒にいるよね。私と立脇が一緒。
Hey, your face just turned bright red. Do you have a fever now?
熱のない人間などいるものか。
I might have sounded smart in her head, but I'm not sure what to make of it.
仲良しなどと言われて浮かれているんだろ。この愚か者め。
Huh? I'm the buffoon in that sentence?
あの小説におけるトモキのように。
Who's this now, Tomoki?
私はどうなのだ。ミカなのか。ミカになってしまうのか。
Who are these people? Hey, attention, Dana! I didn't even have time to tell her tell her to take care not to trip as she dashes off at full insane speed into the campus. It's been all over the map recently. I've got a permanent marker, a permanent question mark over my head. I can feel it. Still don't have a clue what's going on. She's here again. Started after morning homeroom was done, and every break or free moment she's been there, looking into my classroom. Not the only one noticing. Everyone is going to notice Tenshin Data. Everyone is going to notice Tenshin Data turning up. And then our eyes meet, and she runs away. What has gotten into her? Seriously? She runs away so fast each time I don't have a chance to say anything to her. She said she feels unwell. Said she didn't get enough sleep.
よーよーよー。姫が心配か？心配だよな。心配に決まってんよな。
I mean, the way she's been acting, of course I'm worried.
うっし。じゃあ、ご褒美にサービス。なんてな、ないよな。
Now you've lost your marbles too? Now you've lost your marbles too?
うちのことはほっとけ。おめえはうちのことより、おっと、やぼやぼ。
Why are you whistling? Without making a sound either?
まあ、とにかく、姫の体には異常ねえから、そこは安心してくれ。
That's the truth, then fine.
だからおめえは、いつものように自然体で、流れに身を任せるように行きゃいいんだよ。
ダメだ。これでは完全にあの本の通りじゃないか。
Mika was unable to restrain the soaring feelings in her heart, causing her to stumble and fall. Tomoki just looked down at her with a soft and gentle smile.
手を取るんだ。
Tadawaki has taken my hand countless times before, for all sorts of reasons. The feeling of him holding my hand this morning was completely different, though. Electricity crackled across her body, and it felt like her heart was seeing a glimpse of heaven. It feels close to that passage from the novel, I'm sure.
つまり、情報を総合すると、私は縦脇を。
That was fast.
いや、私はミカのような軟弱者ではないはずだ。
Thinking about nothing but Tomoki and lying in bed waiting for her phone to ring. I'm not that far gone.
はずだが、他の女と仲良くしているところを見ると、やきもきする。
Why is that? It's also annoying and uncomfortable, but I just have to recall his face and...
胸の奥が、こんなにも温かい。
I don't like it, yet I do. I want to be by his side, but I can hardly look at his face. My head is completely messed up.
というわけなのだが。
とってもいい傾向ね。
何がいいものか。とにかく、もやもやして落ち着かないのだ。自分でも何を言っているかわからないと思うが、何をされたかもわからない。とにかく、恐ろしいものの片鱗を私は味わっている。
もやもやして落ち着かないけど、どこか心よくも思えるのでしょ？
小説の話か？
春日ちゃんの話よ。
あんな四六時中男のことしか考えてない、些細なことで心を揺らすような弱い女のミカと、私が同じ。
あら、ミカのことそんな風に思ったの？ミカだって、そんな自分を肯定していたわけじゃないわよ。なるのではなく陥るのが恋というものだって言ってたもの。
陥る？
足を取られて初めて気づく。きっと、落とし穴のようなものなのでしょうね。
I can't help but nod at that analogy. I understand it. Just at the same time, something that's been weighing on me heavily all this time was suddenly lifted away.
では、私のこの感情は。
焦ることはないわ。それは春日ちゃんの胸の中に生まれた、とっても大切な気持ちなの。
Kinda gently takes my hand. Having her hold my hand like this really does calm me down.
でも、あいつとは違う。
Having him hold my hand was thrilling. The inside of my head just blanked out, and I couldn't think of anything. I was so embarrassed, flushing bright red, even though I never wanted him to take his hand away again. I was so flustered, he was just acting normal. Wanted to look at me, to see me, but when he looks, I get embarrassed.
カナは
何かしら？
誰かを好きになったことはあるか？
For a moment, just a moment, she hesitates to answer. Her long eyelashes trembling. Then she gives me her usual gentle smile.
ないわね。
She says quietly.
そうか。なら、
I squeeze her hand in return.
私と一緒に悩んでくれるか？私は、カナの言葉なら信じられる。他の何よりもだ。
We know damn well that she already likes him, and she's gonna ask her to help her. Babe.
もちろん、春日ちゃん。
Still holding my hand, she strokes my hand. Her hand is so gentle and
や
soft.
はり、頭を撫でられる感触も、あいつとは違う。
When he does it, it feels something intense
こ
inside.
れじゃミカのことを笑えないな。さっきから、あいつのことばかり考えている。
それじゃ、素直になった春日ちゃんに、私から一つだけご褒美。
Kinda smiles as she takes out her phone.
どうしたのだ？
神塚さんに電話するのよ。
立脇おめえ、何帰ろうとしてんだよ。
There's no tender meeting today, right? That's what you all said yesterday, right?
いいから来いよ。
She drags me along with her. Okay, I'm coming. No need to rip my arm off.
電話？ああ、カンナさんだ。ちっと待ってろ。
Bitch signals me to wait and picks up the call.
ええ。なるほど、なるほど。そりゃいいっすね。わかりました。任せてください。つうわけで立脇、これ姫の携帯番号だから、ここに電話しろ。
What do you mean that's that? It feels like you've skipped a whole chunk of explanation here.
いいからするんだよ。で、遊園地誘っとけ。
Where's the theme park suddenly come from?
なあ、前に姫、遊園地に行った時はしゃいでただろ？
I guess that she did, so?
で、じゃねえよ。なら誘うべきだろうが。
Huh?
は？じゃねえよ。姫のことが心配なんだろ、おめえ。
But why attention Dinah and I going to a theme park together?
姫はな、あれだ。わかるだろ？
What bad? You can't explain anything, can you?
だから、あれだっつうの。心がこう、あれなわけよ。
Stress-related sickness, is that it?
そうそう、振動的な感じ？おめえにはちっと情緒不安定に見えたかもしれねえけど、それも全部それなわけだ。
Still suck at explaining things, but maybe I'm starting to see your point. See, this might make more sense and explain the way Tenjidata has been lately.
だから、遊園地に行ってストレスを解消してほしいっつうわけ。
Why me though? Wouldn't you and Kana be better for that job?
いや、ほら、それはおめえあれよ。うち、ジェットコースターとか苦手だし。
You can't? I thought you were dying to get on one last time. We didn't get to in the end.
覚えてたんか、そんなこと。
You bet.
そっか。じゃねえよ！何嬉しくなっちゃってんの？ちげえから、これはちげえっす、姫！うちは姫を裏切ったりしねえ！
She's shaking as she says it.
とにかくだ！おめえが姫を誘って気分転換させてやれって話だ。
I mean, sure, I can do that.
いいって言ったな。現地取ったぞ。
Okay, okay. Let me see. 090. This phone crammed right in my face. I take out my own and start dialing.
これは本当に縦脇の電話番号なのか？そうよ。
Sounds like Tenjidata is with Kana. So as the call connects, her voice sounds a little distant. Hello? Tenjidata? What is it? What's wrong?
軽めにした。噛んじゃった。
Tenjidata doesn't sound like her normal self, but that'll be from all the stress. Right, I have to take to the theme park. Time to burn all that stress away. Bitch just told me your phone number. I've got an idea. You have a lot going on recently, haven't you? So how about having some fun? Why don't we go to the theme park together?
本当に誘われた。
What's that supposed to mean?
なんだかな。そういうことは言うな。もう言ってしまったぞ。
Tenjidata moves her mouth away from the phone and starts to talk hurriedly with Gunna. What do you say? Do we want to go?
もちろんだ。私にいろんなのあるわけない。
Okay, just to confirm this, it's just going to be the two of us, correct?
二人だと何か不都合があるのか？
Not really. Just glance over at bitch. Doing a thing again. Let's go to the theme park tomorrow. I'll let you know where to meet and what time later.
わかった。
After getting her approval, the conversation stalls, and I'm not sure what to say next. Okay, see ya. Just gonna end the call there.
最後が寒いわ。55点。
Let's give me some kind of hint at the rubric.
ま、しょうがねえな。一応は第一段階クリアしたしな。そんじゃ行くぞ。うちがデートの心得ってやつをレクチャーしてやる。
Huh? You never said this was a date?
いけね。まあ、男女のお出かけはデートみたいなもんじゃん？
I was more thinking of this like some kind of medical treatment.
とにかくだ。ぼやぼやすんな。明日までにちょっとでも仕上げとかねえと姫に恥かかせるだろ。
Why are you so invested in this? That one word from bitch still burns in my ears. Date. Really. I do get on well with Tenjidata and have no issue with taking her out somewhere. But it's different when people start talking about dates. Whether it's stress relief, medical attention, a date, or what, I'm going with Tenjidata. There's no need to overthink it. Just go and have fun. Put a few more inches on her and maybe I'd be really nervous. I'm not saying 10 more years, but if she weren't such a scrawny little thing, she'd probably look amazing. Right now, she's more like a kid's sister. Guess I'll hit the sack. I wish they would stop the whole like, oh, she's such a cute little sister, kid sister. Stop that. Seriously. It's going to make everything that happens from this point onward fucking weird. Whoops. Need to be ready for tomorrow, so I decided to sleep early tonight. Good night.
プライマルハーツ。
カンナさん、ちょっとこっちに来すぎ。ここ狭いから。
This almost looks like the fucking bamboo grove in Majikoi.
セーブします。
Yeah, was it Kanagawa? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.